We are live, sir?
We're live. We're live.
Well, shit, let's talk about football since I ain't see nothing. Let me stop. I just
Uh,
hope the Giants won. I know they lost, but I hope they won.
you know they lost.
You know what? I'm not gonna say I know they lost. Dallas is a good team nowadays, but I just want the Giants to win. Kind of know they lost. Not sure.
Uh, Shit. Hold on, man. Let me go ahead and get the stream going.
Let me check now. Let me check right the fuck now, son. These dudes better have won. Let me see.
J
Oh damn, the Jets
Sam.
lost. Somebody
J
put me on.
Sam first.
Well, man, Jason, what up, fam?
That man was waiting.
Oh, the Giants didn't play yet? Alright.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead and
think it.
share this on all the platforms that I got. Which is, well, I'll do it on Facebook too. None of y'all got Facebook anymore, man. Like, none of y'all be on it, man. Facebook is old.
Yo, Facebook is a weird place now, son. It's like, remember when Facebook was original? Now it's trying to be like everything. And then everybody's. It's not the same, bro. It's not the same. Now they
Yeah.
have like. It tried to be like, what's that one? Vine? Try to be like Vine for a second. They got
Mm.
like minute videos and all that.
Oh,
Then they try to
well,
make Instagram type
well,
shit.
they Young Yuki, what's up? What's up, man? Welcome to the
Yeah,
stream,
Yuki.
man. Appreciate you for coming through. Uh, nah, they got like Facebook Live and all the other shit, man. People doing podcasts on Facebook and shit like that. Yeah, they definitely trying to expand.
Yeah, I wonder what it's like for like them to pay you for that. Do they offer you a deal like, all right, you get this contract, you're gonna be doing this many episodes, and you get this amount of money every year? Like, do they do that?
I don't know. I don't know. Whatever they got going on, it's is definitely contractual. Um, and I guess it's on
Or
specific
not?
terms. Like how many views you get a certain percentage of it for the platform or
Oh,
whatever like that, or
right,
something like that.
right. And now we're not playing the Final Fantasy VII, but you're gonna see the graceful looking screen that we got there, and it's
Yeah,
also kind of relevant since FF8 came out too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I played Final Fantasy 7. I beat it on the PlayStation, and then I had the Game Shark. So then I just went ahead and did whatever the fuck I wanted to do. As far as that is
Man, we
concerned,
all did that.
9,999 health. I even had the I even had the I even had the damn summons before. Well, no, not that one. That was Final Fantasy 10, where
Oh yeah.
I had the summons before like I even came across them hoes. So I will fuck up but that will fuck up the game, man. I would call out Bahamut. Didn't even have the motherfucker yet.
Right, fighting Muhammad with Muhammad and shit. That was funny.
You beat it in 2 hours, man. Did you get everything in 2 hours?
Woo!
I mean,
I
not
mean,
two.
speed
Excuse me,
run, I
12,
guess
12,
not
12,
everything.
12. Excuse me, my bad. 12.
I mean, if he sped ran it, like, yeah, he missed a lot, I bet.
How many save points you use, bruh?
Like 300. Imagine.
Shoot. Did you get Vincent while you did that too?
I know, right? Is he a requirement? Nah, you didn't need that guy.
You didn't need him. You didn't need Neo Bahamut, but it was there. Um,
Hey,
got you got Omni Slash. Okay. Oh
that's
shit.
better.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and yeah, okay. So he did. So he did everything. You had the strategy guy. All right, man. I got you, bro. I got you. You had the strategy
Oh
guy. That's what's
snap!
up.
And he going for that respect, son. He like 12 hours, fam. Let me see you do it.
Word, man.
I've seen people make that sword, and first of all, it's heavy as shit. And second of all, crafting anything is dope. Like, have you ever seen that? Like, people
What?
crafting,
How
like,
they craft that? No.
yeah, like how they craft swords and armor and all that stuff. That joint is crazy.
So you got all the ultimate weapons and final. Okay, so you did use the Game Shark or something, bro? And them ultimate bosses, man. The ones that would like
Oh
be in the
yeah.
water. That bitch that was in the desert, and I forget there was a third one. Yeah, man, that was tough. Those are
Yep.
tough to beat.
Yep.
I didn't
Ruby
even
weapon. That joint. That
I
guy's an asshole.
I didn't beat them hoes. I did not beat them hoes. Lee, lovely
Lee, what
Joe,
up? Lee Joe.
what up? What up? What up, man? What up? What
Yep,
up?
yep, yep.
Strategy guides and got the enemy skill material abilities. Oh, yep. See, okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Appreciate the hugs. Yeah, man. Let's see. This is Kickin' Sick Business, but we are missing member and it's Biz, man. He gotta work. He gotta teach. He gotta teach people how to sell water to a well. You know what I mean? Cause y'all know he a smooth
Alright.
talker. And
Alright,
yeah.
this
So
don't happen all the time, man. Y'all gotta put your thoughts about him right now. Whether they're vile, whether they're nice. Just put it right now. Cause the guy said he don't watch the playbacks. So we're gonna force him to watch this playback. We're gonna need y'all to say something about him right now. I will read it, and I'm gonna tell him to come back and read and watch the podcast just so he could hear what y'all really think about him. All right?
all right. So that's Kickz. That's Kickz. Kickz wants y'all to go ahead and talk shit. I don't, but I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read what Jay Sam. I'm gonna read what Jay Sam says, man. Jay Sam said, "Guys, I meant to send you a message about the whole controversy on Dave Chappelle, Sticks and Stones. See, here's the thing, Sam. We were gonna talk about it today, but um, Biz wanted to talk about that the most out of all three of us.
Yeah,
So he's
yeah.
not here, and it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right, man. I was gonna go ahead and talk about it without him, but my wife told me, uh, my wife Liz, she told me that yeah, he wanted to talk about it, and you know that, so it probably wouldn't be right. So that's my backbone right there. Just letting me know that I need to be a little thoughtful with what Biz
Yeah,
wanted to talk about. So
it could have been a situation where we talked about them fake augments, the augmentations of women, and he would have missed that topic. He wants to talk about that. Imagine if we missed him. That would have been a thing. He would have been mad.
oh shit, Biz's forehead. What the fuck? All right, I'm about
Oh,
to I'm about to read this.
oh,
Okay, sell water to a well. He sounds like a big waterhead. He has a big waterhead. Damn, Biz sound like he has a big waterhead. Shit. Kick said his forehead got so much grease that Pork Slap uses it in their formula. Oh!
damn. And you said nothing but facts. That's the crazy part.
Yo, Lee kept that in
Hey,
the Lee kept that in the tuck. Lee kept that in the tuck, man.
right.
But
Yo, Biz, that guy got mad. Yo, Biz got dende breath. This guy, this guy Biz, he eat only the yellow Skittles.
alright, Yuki, man, appreciate you for coming through, bro. Whatever you got going on, man, have fun with it. And if it's something serious, man, I hope everything is good. But yeah, man,
Right.
appreciate you for coming through. All
Yep,
right,
yep, yep.
all right, yeah. Who's so wrong? What you talking about? I didn't say anything. I said
Right, yo,
absolutely nothing. Like, let's go
yo,
ahead and get
I
that.
see your trickery, Lee. Yo, she say the worst things, and then when we say something worse, she like, oh, y'all messed up. She the one who started it and shit.
She kept that shit straight. She kept that shit straight on the chest. Greg, oh, what's good, Greg? What's up, man? You might need to change your name, son. You got your whole government on there. What's good, man?
Hey, my man Greg, what's good, my brother?
I facilitate. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. See, look, this is why you are the antagonist. Lee, you are the antagonist. I did absolutely nothing. I said I'm not gonna say anything. Everybody is free to do whatever the fuck they want to. I'm not gonna say anything. My man's can handle his own. But if he had me to go ahead and roast you, I'll go ahead and roast all you niggas, man. Excuse me. Don't even mean to say the N word, man. I'm trying not to say that on the show.
Right. Hey,
But
Greg, we saying one thing about Biz, man, while he not here, man. Say what you feel.
look at him. See, see,
Oh man.
see. That's Kickz, man. Kickz is always gunning for Biz, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. He's not here. You know what I'm saying? He gonna watch the playback. We gonna force him to.
Alright, shit. I'm gonna let you deliver the news, man. I want you to be a man and be like, yo, Biz, I had everybody talking about you in the chat. I'm gonna let you deliver the news. But he's
I
stupid.
got it. I'm going for his neck, man. He gonna have he gonna have like whiplash from all the comments. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be like, what? You know what I'm saying?
He gonna have something for Lee. Alright, man. So this is Kickin' Sick Business, episode 22, right? Yup. Episode 22, man. Biz is not here. Like I said, man, he gotta do some things, and we are gonna go ahead and go on with the show. We want him here for real, but he can't be here for now. At least right now. So hopefully he'll do what he did back then, which was come in at a later time, and then we could squeeze in whatever he wanted to talk about as far as the Dave Chappelle show. Not the Chappelle show, but the Dave Chappelle special.
Right, the Chapali special.
But without further ado, go ahead, Kickz.
Hey yo, it's your boy Kickz 218, son. We in this joint live, know what I'm saying? We about to talk about some topics, B. Just come on through, pull up, know what I'm saying? We talked about Bone Crusher last week at the end of the show, know what I'm saying? So make it to that this week, know what I mean?
I have no idea why you did that, but okay.
Me neither.
Yeah, Shang Guan Shin, what up? We don't need all that, yo. This is just sick, man. I would come up with a topic. What? You missed his name for the week? Yo, what was your name for the week? Real quick.
Oh, this Kickz 218, man. Just
Okay,
normal
so-
Kickz 218.
So he being basic today. Alright, man.
Being
This
basic.
is just sick, man. I would come up with a slogan, but I don't give a fuck. Everybody hit that like button, man. Share it. You know, tell everybody, your friends, your cousins, your uncles, your nieces, your nephews, the little baby that was just born. I don't care who you tell, you know what I mean? Just let them know that we out here and that we wanna and that we like talking about stuff, you know what I mean? And if you got any topics, let us know via Twitter. My Twitter handle should be in the description. And on this platform right here, since we're doing it on PlayStation, because Biz is the tech guy and we normally stream through him, the original description for Kickin' Sick Business is not up there. I will have to put that on after this is uploaded, and I can go ahead and edit everything. But shit. So let's see. How's everybody doing as far as like the tornado? I forget what that tornado was called. I know Kickz didn't receive it. We got a little brush of it, but it did hit Florida and it did hit the Bahamas. We'll talk about it in a second. And it did. I'm pretty sure it hit Georgia, like the east side of Georgia, not necessarily the west side of Georgia. But check up on
man.
people, see how that went.
Yeah, these hurricanes are no joke, and I feel like I don't know if they're getting worse or worse, but every time it comes around, I'm just like, damn, this is terrible. Like, Category 4, I think it was. That joint is pretty hefty.
Right. It is. It is. It's hefty in the mud. Shit, man. Anybody who's gone through it and are alive and anything like that, and you've lost somebody, you are deeply in our prayers. We hope that everything is fine and that you get the relief that you're supposed to get. That would, if I was to take it a little bit further, it would get political, but again, we don't do politics here unless it's absolutely 100% necessary. And it would honestly, it would just be a bashing of a certain person right now, and
Right. Yeah.
anybody who supports them. Just to be honest, but back to this
God
man.
bless your family, Jason.
Yeah, hey, bless your family, J Sam. Um,
Yeah.
we'll pray for y'all, man.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll definitely pray for y'all. Let me see something, man. I gotta pull this up. I forgot to freaking do it. But did Tyler Perry did something awesome, man. He sent his personal plane out to the Bahamas for hurricane or tornado relief or disaster relief, and it was awesome. I'm trying to freaking find it right now. I had it.
Hmm.
Wait, there it is. All right. There it is. All right, so I'm gonna read off, man. Bear with me. Tyler Perry is well known for his philanthropic efforts with Hurricane Dorian tearing through the Atlantic and destroying thousands of homes, lives. The TV film mogul didn't waste a moment to jump in and help. According to reports, Perry has dispatched his personal seaplane based in Nassau, Bahamas, to provide aid to those affected by the tragic hurricane in the Caribbean nation. Coming through for the victims in a major way, Perry sent supplies to the Abaco Islands, that's part of the Bahamas, which was devastated the most by the natural disaster. Well, what you think about this, Kickz?
I may have all the things to say about Tyler Perry because I personally don't like his shows or um his movies. I'm not gonna say I don't like them. I feel like they're typical, like, exploiting black comedy, you could say, in a way. But what this man really does outside of his movies and shows or whatever is pretty damn good. I think he even like does things for church and all that stuff. And for him doing this about the hurricane is pretty damn dope. Like, he's a good guy in heart and soul. Like, this guy, he really does pull up when events like this happens. And yeah, he he be doing his part, man. I appreciate that, man.
Right. He he's definitely about helping people out, man, and that's what most of his shows was about. His movies. Uh,
Yeah.
feel how you feel about it, man wearing a dress and whatnot. He did those shows to bring issues within the black community out to light per se, and he made money off of it. He wasn't like he didn't have anything handed to him. He worked for everything, and it's really good to see that he does things in this manner to help out people that's in need. Now, it was faster. It's faster than the government.
Hmm.
It's faster than the U.S. government for sure. And if anybody's gonna say thoughts and prayers or anything like that, and they have the capability to dish out the money, funds, supplies, any kind of support whatsoever to any place that has been hit by this Category 5 tornado or hurricane, because
Hmm.
I'm really confused on which one they should be doing it instead of throwing out their thoughts and prayers. Because thoughts and prayers really, from a person that can do something, doesn't mean shit in,
Yeah, exactly.
in any aspect, man. So I'm not sure if anybody else has done this, but he stepped up in a major way, and that's pretty good, man. Uh,
Yeah, and the thing is, like, we need people like that because first of all, he's recognizable. And second of all, for him doing stuff like this influences a lot of people to do the same damn thing. No matter how small or how, like, large it might be. Like we need people to do things like that, and I'm glad there's people like him doing that shit, literally influencing mad people. Like I remember when Drake did that, XXX did that, a lot of Wyclef does that, Alicia Keys. Like we gotta give them credit, man, for
Def-
sure.
Definitely. I don't know the name of the names of the people who have done it. I didn't bother to check out the list to do it, but not because I didn't care, but because it's all about him. I don't really like, letting other people take other people shine when they doing something. But again, he was the first one to do this. Uh, Anybody else who has done it, man, hey, kudos to y'all, man. And this is an example of the rich or people who are capable of doing something actually being nice. It's tough to say for most rich people because they all about their own, or if it's a business interest for them, then they would do something. But he has nothing to gain from this, and he really lives by what he portrays in his movies, and that's with his actions. So I commend him for that, man. Chat,
Right.
if y'all have anything to say, man, let us know. We'll go ahead and read something off. It seems like it's gonna be real quick again because Biz is not here. We would have a third opinion about what he's doing. More than likely,
Right.
with Biz's opinion, it would be an awesome. I'm pretty sure it would be an awesome opinion. Um, but y'all got anything to say about this, so we could go ahead and read it off, so y'all can let y'all's words be heard.
Man, the only time where I felt charitable, son, was when I gave a bum money. I was like, here you go, bruh, buy a sandwich. And then I felt like he would never buy a sandwich. That dude would probably buy a whole bunch of drugs, maybe. And that's my charity story. I don't, I be feeling like I want to give to charity sometimes. I don't trust him.
As far as that goes, um, I don't I don't really think about what they're spending it on
Mm, mm,
after I give them money. Sometimes I do say no because honestly I don't be in the giving mood at the time. But when I do, I really don't try to think about what they've done with the money or what they will do with the money. It's just is what it is, man. I did give a person a ride one time because they needed it, and I didn't know them, from a blade of grass, but um, and I think I was on my way to work at that one time.
oh man, you a generous guy. I, I
I,
didn't even know
I guess,
that.
but given to those who need it is definitely a good thing. Is you really not shitting on you, Kicks, but you shouldn't really think about
Hmm.
what they're doing with it at that point in time because you're giving out of the kindness of your heart. What is for me. That's just my opinion. I don't think about what they're gonna do with the money or whatever
Nah,
they
but
got going on.
the thing is, again, I'm in New York, and you got people who mess it up for all the bums, bro. All the bums. There's the one bum who's an asshole, and you just like, I don't want to give this guy my money at all. You know what I'm saying? Yo, there was one time I was on the highway with my boy, right? So there's this guy with a sign outside, was like, give me some money or some shit like that, and somebody gave him food, right? It was yo, bro. It was Spanish food. When you get Spanish food, bro, it's like a thing of rice, chicken on the top. They pack it up, bro. That joint be banging. This dude took it, and then the car drove by. It didn't even make the turn yet off the highway. It didn't even make the turn off the highway, like to go wherever. And this nigga threw it in the bushes, bro. He just like, this ain't money. He threw it at the side of the highway. I'm like, that guy is a piece of shit. This is why I don't give my money to bums sometimes, because you got to know their merit. I don't trust them.
Nah. I, I got you on that. I'm gonna read up on some stuff real quick.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lee. Okay, start. Lee says Tyler Perry seems genuinely try to help where he can. I appreciate that he is a good example for others to help others in severe need. Sam says, I live in Billings, homeless outside every door asking for money. I can only help so many, can't help them all. The constant asking makes you jaded. I feel you. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I
What
feel
up?
you on that.
What up, Titanfall? How you doing?
What
Um,
up? What up, Titanfall?
Lee says, no one has to give anything or donate anything. You also don't have to give to every person uh, or every cause. Lee says, Kickz is right, but I try to give the benefit of the doubt usually. That being said, I prefer to donate to organizations that actually provide direct assistance. That's
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
that's cool. Yeah, that's good. I don't even think about
And
that as sometimes.
that kind of goes to anything where it's like you got to do like a little bit of research at least for you to know where your stuff goes and where you're gonna take it.
Word. Yeah, I don't go that far into it
Yeah.
as far as trying to donate to organizations. I really have no explanation why. But if somebody comes to me and I feel like donating, that's when I'll do it. The most of the time somebody's like, yo man, can I get some money for a jersey fund for these kids, or even 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 somebody who's like selling a CD. That's somewhat a charity. Dude be like, yo man, I normally sell this at 5, man, but I give it to you for 2. And I'm like, nah man, take the 5. Take the 5,
Hmm.
and I show support. Tra- Honest to God, I don't listen to it, but I'm giving the man help. You know what I mean? I don't listen to it, but I'm giving the man help. I don't even think my truck has a CD player.
Man, I know so many stories about homeless people. That's the thing. Like, there was one time my pops gave him money, and this dude threw out the pennies. He was like, "Aren't you homeless, bro? Like, why you throwing out the pennies?" I just got so many stories with these guys that I'm like, I'm not giving none of y'all my money, bro. You know what I had to do to get that cash? I had to lift boxes and shit. That shit was nuts.
All right. Jay Sam says, but I want to help as much as I can. I always think to myself, there go, there go I. But for the grace of God. Okay, he was, quoting the Bible. All right. Titanfall says she saw Joe, followed her. Joe said thanks with a smile. Titanfall says I give every year on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Also donate to Turtle Funds. I don't know what that is. Help out gaming community, etc. I believe you may not give back what you give from people, but God gives back. Word.
That's true, man. That's very true. I
Word.
definitely appreciate the programs that give out turkeys every Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And on Christmas they give like sweaters or whatever they may give or donate, Those organizations are dope.
Word, man. And like I said, man, it's amazing for people. Some people think that all humans are fucked up. Some people think that all humans ain't shit. And this is an example. Even if um like for us for example, when we give, right? Even if you thinking about where your money's going, anything like that, at least you're giving out of the kindness of your heart, not because you feel like you're obligated to. And other than if you're of some faith or belief, you feel like you have to. But even if you're not, even if you're an atheist and you still give out money, it is I feel like it's a statement on you, on your character. And
Right.
I appreciate everybody that's in here that actually gives. Anybody who said, because there's about 8 folks here, anybody who didn't say anything, who's not texting or giving a comment, if you gave, man, kudos to y'all. If you gave without wanting anything back, man, I appreciate y'all for doing that. It's just a sign that there are good people out here.
Yeah, your boy Jay Sam said, I'm gonna start spamming Sick the link to buy my CD since he feels so generous.
I'm only purchasing once, Sam, and nobody wants to hear 80-year-old rapping. Alright, nobody wants to hear that.
Yo, my man Jay Sam got flow, bro. I could tell by his name.
And Jay Sam gonna be talking about the people in the old folks' home and shit. He gonna have rap beef with another dude, old ass man. Like he gonna tell somebody he spiked. He gonna tell somebody he spiked their pills or some shit. Man, I don't want to hear that.
He gonna
Jay
talk
Sam.
about how he took somebody lunch. Was like, they ain't say shit. I had 2 lunches that day.
Snatched up somebody's dentures, man. We don't want to hear that shit, bruh. Yo, man, these are your dentures? Nah, no, Jay Sam. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Jay Sam be walking with the actual limp, like, fuck out of here. I don't need no cane, nigga.
Yeah, this ain't your cane now, it's mine.
It's a real OG move.
Jay Sam, the type of 80s rapper that still got a sword in his cane.
Oh, where Jay Sam? Nah, Jay Sam, you gotta hear my project, man. I'm about to finish it up today, and I'm about to put it out probably in some change. You know what I'm saying? Amongst this week. We gotta talk, my man. We gotta talk.
Let's see. It's also important to know that I always give away money. I always have to give money or buy things. You don't have to give money or buy things. That's what's up.
Yeah, for sure.
Jay Sam says once he cussed out a lady at the gas station asking him for gas money while driving an Escalade. Oh snap! Why you cuss her out, man? Maybe she couldn't afford it.
She couldn't afford the Escalade, son. You know how much that shit costs. Oh man. That's like when somebody got a house and you just assume they got money. Like, nigga, you in a house. You got money, trust me.
Word. That is crazy.
Let me see. So Lijo says, volunteering time or even conversation or listening to them is helpful. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't rap, just produce. Yeah, we need to link up, Sam. Which is how I know Biz. Oh, that's dope. I didn't even know that. My man got 18 albums out.
You got 18 albums.
You've been doing it like Young Money, bruh. Yo, you've been putting out work.
Wow.
Yep.
Shit, man. Hey, yo, about to transition. Hit that like button, y'all, and share, man. Again, we like to talk about stuff like this. We try to, shine a light on everything good, and we try to make things fun. So, hit that share button, like, and if you're brand new, please hit that subscribe button.
Yep. Absolutely.
Alright, we're going to transition on into something that probably shocked the whole world. Well, rap world. Nicki Minaj says that she is retiring to build a family.
Look, man. Look. We know for damn sure she's not retiring. We know for damn sure. I think she's doing this just because I think you know what? In her heart, I'm not gonna say too much about Nicki Minaj because it may look like a bad statement about her. But it seems like she got like petty motives, right? Where she'll do this to be a little bit petty, right?
Because her boyfriend's or her husband's name is Petty. Last name is Petty.
Oh shit! I didn't even know. I didn't even know that. I made a dope. Yeah, I'm the man. But so she might have petty motives. For she got that petty mindset where she's like, I'm gonna just do this just because people's gonna talk about it. Let me just say it and do it. And then she fucking says it and does it. And then watch. A couple months later, she's gonna be back like, yo, look at my album, B. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like that. Jay-Z did that for like a year or two. And then he came back. This guy, I don't know. He's very strange, man. He's very strange. She's very strange when it comes to the spotlight.
Nah,
I
he
mean,
the it's just crazy because she came back, she started cussing people out, and started getting on a hit list. Then the next thing you know, did a song with Megan Thee Stallion. It seemed like a little click up against Cardi B, and you would think that there was some music coming out other than the song with Megan Thee Stallion. And then out of nowhere, she comes out with, "Hey guys, I'm retiring." That's crazy.
see, and the thing is, like, I'm not gonna say that Rihanna's not doing any work right now, because she's probably gearing up to set out a big, giant project. But for her to be, she could just be like Rihanna at the moment, where she's not really putting out anything, and she's, oh, I don't know if I don't follow her on social medias or anything like that, but she's not really trying to gear up for something, or like, she's just chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to make a statement about you retiring if you just want to chill. You know what I mean? Or maybe she does because she's Nicki Minaj. I ain't in that spot, so I wouldn't know.
It
Yeah,
it
she definitely gonna be back.
it just came out of nowhere, man. Let's see. I'm about to read something off. Nicki Minaj shocked her loyal legion of fans on Thursday, September 5th, when she announced she is retiring from music to start a family. The Barbs were all up in the mentions, trying to figure out why and how their queen would make such a hasty exit. Let's see, what did she
Hmm.
say? I'm still right here. This is what she said in response to one of her fans. She said, "I'm still right here, still madly in love with you guys, and you know that. In hindsight, this should have been a Queen Radio discussion, and it will be. I promise you guys will be happy. Yeah, I promise you guys will be happy. No guests, just talk about everything. The tweet was abrupt and insensitive. I apologize."
Hmm.
So
It's
okay,
it's like
here's the original tweet. My bad. I'm gonna read off the original tweet. I've decided to
right.
retire and have my family. I know you guys are happy now. To my fans, keep repping me. Do it to the death of me. X the box, cause ain't nobody checking me. Love you for life. Kisses, heart, fucking unicorn. What the fuck does that mean? What is a unicorn?
You know she gotta be abstract, bro. Like she gotta be abstract in some way.
Like, yo, what is that?
Oh man. Let me read some of these. Nicki may be doing it to build hype like Jay-Z retirement, for sure. I don't know if you read that. Um, how do you retire from entertainment? J Sam says, "How do you retire from entertainment? It's not like it's regular business hours. Just don't book anything, and bam, retired. See, yeah, exactly. That's what I mean." Um, and Lee Joe says, "Rihanna has her business though. She doesn't have to say it if it's that. Wait, she doesn't have to say it if that's not the intention. She's doing her thing within and outside of business. Yeah, for sure.
Outside of
And your boy
entertainment.
Biz
Yeah,
mixed
what up, Biz? What's going on, man?
Biz mixed the grand opening, man. Come through. You slacking? Trev kicks. I sure that's next week.
Yeah, yeah. What? I don't think Nicki Minaj can garner the type of hype that Jay Z has or had with the whole "I'm retired, but I'm gonna come back, dish your album out, retire again, then I'm gonna come back and dish your album out." Uh, she doesn't. I don't think she has that in her. As far as her fan base goes, because these people are quick, man. She Here's my personal opinion about this as far as this retirement goes. Even if it is to push out a family, she she didn't put out as much music as people thought that she should. She started going pop. She started losing a bunch of fans. Uh,
Mm.
Years down the road, years down the road, there was somebody called Cardi B who came out. Everybody started pushing her, making her the new face of female hip hop. Female hip hop the female hip hop market.
Yeah.
Then after they stopped pushing uh Cardi B and all that beef shit was going on between those two, then Megan Thee Stallion started coming out, and then they started pushing Megan Thee Stallion out, and then she tried to save face with Megan Thee Stallion and clapping back at everybody trying to make a final push.
Right.
Now I feel like she is definitely retiring because yes, she's gonna have her fans, but her coming out with any songs or album or anything like that, I think that it wouldn't sell as well. I mean, it'll sell well, but the reviews wouldn't be the way she wants it because she's lost her touch. She's been doing so many pop things, so many industry things that her writing is probably not top notch like she feels that it is. Same thing
But
with
at the same time, bro.
same thing with Same thing with Joe Budden. I only mention him because they recently had a feud. He, as lyrical as he was, he decided to retire because he didn't see any money in making music anymore. So he decided to do something else, just like Nicki Minaj has been doing with Queen Radio with the Joe Budden podcast. It seems
Right.
like a similar blueprint to getting out of the game. But that's just my take on it. So
And see, like, this is kind of gonna go into you and the LeBron conversation somehow. If Timeful Prince isn't here, she'll laugh. But
shut the fuck up.
it you, you're saying that like she kind of fell off, but nigga, she was basically in second place to Travis Scott's Sicko Mode or Psycho, whatever you want to call it, Sicko, and she was upset about it and voiced her opinion. Bro, she was in basically second place. She was like the second most listened album in the world, country. I don't know, but
Right.
all I
Real,
know is that it's
real
not like
quick.
she's not doing numbers. Yeah, go ahead.
No. She's gonna be doing numbers. I mean to cut you off. I'm just gonna say what's up to everybody.
Yeah.
Hi, baby. My baby in the chat.
What up, Liz?
First thing she says is something about Safari, but we'll read it. Kiara's in the chat, and Biz said he'll be here. Biz says he'll be here in like 10. Like that's what's up. Well, we could have postponed it then if you would have let psycho mode. Who said psycho mode?
She making fun of me. I did.
Oh, see, I ain't even hear that shit, man. I was trying to be all right, man. You lucky I didn't catch that. I'd have came off quick. I'd have came off quick.
Oh, look, I'm just saying, she was basically number 2. Number 2 is not bad at all. She made numbers. She did a great job. And then to say that she's falling off, maybe because she was number 1 all the time, and then she got to number 2. But she's still pulling up the great numbers. She could retire, but you know damn well she's not. I would have beef with her if she comes back from retirement, quote unquote. That's when I'll have beef. And for how soon? If she did it 5 years down the line, I'll be like, I can't even be mad about that. But I know it's not gonna happen that way. It's gonna happen right in a couple months. Watch.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see something. Jason. I'm gonna read off some more. I'm gonna read off some stuff, yo. She gained more than she lost. Okay. I don't know. And it would definitely. I don't think personally that it would be from music. Let's see. My baby says Safari ain't there to write for her. LOL. Biz says compared who? Mainstream. Did I say compared? Not really sure.
Nah, he's bringing up compared. You made a statement. He's saying what compared to what? You know what I mean?
Oh, I was talking about similar avenues of retirement, like how Joe Budden did, where he put out his last album. This was even during his podcasting days, before it really blew up. He put out his last album, saw the numbers, and probably decided to go ahead and retire. And fucked up all the slaughterhouse. Cause that group because that group was the shit, and it should have been something. Before
Oh,
YouTube,
should have been more.
never heard of Joe Budden. Sorry, really, Jay Sam? All right, cool. Everybody saying what's up, and then there's a psycho mode, and then Titanfall says be right back. Want to share this link. That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate you,
Yeah,
Titanfall.
appreciate that.
Yeah. So that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Don't shoot the man with an opinion. I just see certain things where I understand that people are pushing certain people to get to a place to go ahead and remove uh Nicki Minaj, and she's seen it. She talks about it. If she was to say that, everybody would believe it. If you don't believe me,
Right.
because it's coming out of my mouth, then go listen to her. She'll say the same shit, and I see it. I really don't. I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan like how I used to be with her first, couple of mixtapes, and when she went and did her album, I wasn't too hooked on that because it definitely was different than the mixtapes. So I wasn't for that, and I appreciate her success. I can recognize a person's skill set, but they definitely were trying to move her out the way. Remy Ma was not it because Remy Ma is too hood. She got her own lane with this stuff in love and hip hop. But as far as somebody to push a narrative that is out right now, which is hood, ghetto, black chicks, Puerto Rican chicks, Hispanic chicks, whatever you can do to make yourself damn near look like a fucking fool, that's what they want to push. So that's why you see the Tiffany Haddishes, that's why you see the Cardi B's, and right now Cardi B is being moved because Megan Thee Stallion is coming in and she's doing it. I even seen a video just then on World Star Hip Hop where Cardi B is actually like twerking. She's twerking now.
Oh.
I haven't seen anything like that on World Star Hip Hop from her. It's always her talking about certain things like political topics and everything like that, which is a lane that she wants to tap into. But I have not seen a twerking thing. And I've always seen a Megan Thee Stallion doing something on World Star Hip Hop. So
Right.
So I see her try to get back into the fold. I didn't watch the video because I know her ass is fake and I'm done with fake asses. So
I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you.
That's what I see, and I'm just going off of what I see, and I'm just making my judgments there.
Yeah, and it's like it's a shame because she is one of the most prolific women doing it right there. You could say that maybe later down the line she'll be a Missy Elliott, but she Nicki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She could definitely be a Missy Elliott for her time. Later down the line. I don't know how much later. Maybe 10.
Shit. If you talking about Missy Elliott, that's a plateau in which she would have to start writing music for everybody else, and those songs has to be hits.
Right.
So
well,
I'm just saying.
Long story short,
and she frowns upon that shit.
Right. I'm just saying. Long story short, if she was to quote unquote retire now, then she would be making an abrupt end to what was before great. She was doing her thing. You know what I mean? Like, for her to focus on family, we could always respect that. That's a good excuse if there were any excuse. And I just keep doing the thing, I guess. I don't know. Keep doing her family thing. We could all respect that.
Yeah, but what if that's just a go-to, like just the BS? Now this is just speculation. What if it's just a go-to?
Oh, for like building up hype and shit like that?
Not necessarily building up hype, but it's just a basic. Yo, I want to focus on my family, so I'm gonna just stop doing this. We've heard that plenty of times.
But like at the same time, let's say if we making a comparison from her to Cardi B was doing shit when she was pregnant, bro.
Exactly.
Yo, she was probably like a month. She was on stage. She was doing all the music. She was in the studio every night. Yo, Cardi B is a warrior, bro. And not to say that Nicki's not a warrior. She's been in the game for many years, and like she probably done multiple things that maybe equal to Cardi's sleepless nights and things like that. But Cardi's just a warrior, bro. Like I want Nicki to be a warrior just so she can solidify her spot as a legend, just so she doesn't come in second place or whatever and look like she's mad about it. You know what I mean? So,
Right. Let's see what's up.
Lee?
What up, Lee? Lee.
Right.
Lee. Yeah. Biz said held it down decades strong. If he's talking about Nicki Minaj, yeah, that is true. She did hold it down, I guess, as far as entertainment goes. So, but
Yeah,
again, but yeah,
she came out twerking, former stripper and all. Yeah, for sure. Still bringing the moves. You know?
hey, hold that thought. I'm gonna go ahead and invite Biz. Hold that thought. I told you to hold that thought. They can't hear you, bro. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. And get this man on. Hold on. Damn it. Alright, there it is. Alright. Intermission. Nah.
Yeah, we gotta catch your man's up to speed, man. He missed a lot. You know.
Insert Jeopardy music here.
I just want to say I love you guys, man.
Hey, we love you too, man. We love you too, bro.
De donde mi homies tu hasta here.
Hey,
Oh, so you was in
everybody
class.
hearts in
You
the
was in
chat,
Spanish
man.
class. Alright. You was in Spanish
No, I
class.
was teaching the
Check,
class, man.
guys.
All my guys are like super educated on what owners mean.
Alright.
I'm glad
Teaching the
you're able to
conjugations
teach.
of owners.
I'm glad you're teaching areas within areas of your professionalism.
Thank you, man. I'm just trying to be the best person I could be as an American. Patriots gonna win this year.
They always win.
Alright, so
We've never lost.
so go ahead and introduce yourself, Biz, man. For those that don't know.
Oh yeah, for those who didn't know, I'm saying it's Biz, the business part of Kickin Sick Business, and I'm back. I was late again, but duty calls. Duty calls. Glad to see y'all.
Yep.
What episode we on? 30?
It's called Bubble Guts. It's episode 22.
Bro, I did not have to use the bathroom. Yeah.
Alright, so Kickz,
What
man,
a
you got
wanna be Spanish.
Kickz, man, you
What in the wanna
you gotta tell them what you did, man. You gotta tell them what you did earlier.
All right, Biz. So this is my maybe failed attempt to get you to play back the episode. But we was talking massive messes about you. All right, so let me give the disclaimer.
Kickz was talking
Yeah,
shit.
go ahead and be real.
Kickz was
I was being neutral about it.
Kickz was talking shit.
I was being neutral about it in the beginning, right? I was saying you could say whatever you want about Biz. It could be good, it could be bad. But I just know we was trying to cut your ass. See? So I was trying to get everybody to say something, you know what I'm saying? So you might have something to hear when you play it back at the beginning. You know what I mean?
Why you just can't tell me? Why you just can't, just be a stand-up dude and just stand by what you said? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro, you gonna have to play back, bro. That's what it is.
Bro, I'm busy, bro. This is literally my name.
I'm gonna need you.
Biz
Alright, so you never gonna hear it.
busy. Come on, man. Tell me.
You never
Hey, chat,
gonna
what
hear
they
it,
say?
man.
You too scared.
Nah, you gonna have to
I
hear it, bro.
wouldn't go to the chat either, man. Lee was doing some shit too. Lee was saying some shit too.
Oh, she
Oh,
was
y'all
doing
was in on it? I'm about to go back to work.
Those two. those two was on it. Those two
man,
But
was on
anyway,
it.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
Just saying, man.
Don't worry about it, man. Take some screenshots, do a solo stream, and just cut y'all ass, man. Pause.
Alright. So
Yeah, I'm glad to be here with y'all, man. I missed y'all. Man. It's been like 3 days.
miss you too, fam. 3 days.
Yeah, missed you, man.
So
So what's the update? What y'all talking about?
we talked about Tyler Perry and his ever giving generosity. As far as it went to the Bahamas.
The Bahamas.
Yeah, we talked
It's
about
nice.
that. Yeah. Then we moved on to Nicki Minaj and her retirement, which you came in on.
Oh, okay. I ain't missed much then. All right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So this is synopsis. You think that Nicki Minaj is trash? I heard you say that. And Kickz thinks that she's valuable but still trash.
When did I?
I like your synopsis of it. It's kind of funny.
I think your synopsis is trash. That's what I think.
Hey, your man back. Hey, I forgot his name. I can't pronounce it.
Hannah, yo, what's goody? What's
Yo,
goody,
he
man?
the GOAT, son. He the OG. I don't care what nobody say. Hanif or Hanif?
Hanif, yo. I call him Hanif, yo. What's good, man? Appreciate you for coming back, bro, man. You've been gone for so long. So long. What up?
That is funny.
What up, man? Shit. But
Hey, what you really think about Nicki, Biz? What you really think about her?
he thinks she's one of the greatest of all time. But I'm gonna let him
Bro,
tell
like,
you.
I literally sat in a barbershop and argued with like 15 dudes about how awesome Nicki is. Like, this was years ago though, probably like her second year like coming out in mainstream. Cause like she's just so dynamic, man. Her delivery, I thought it was all amazing. It was all new, it was all fresh, and it was dope to me. You know what I mean? Like, some guys just want you to be boring. I don't know what it is. Like, they love boring. I can't stand it. Like, she's definitely not boring. Whether she wrote her lyrics or not, we all know, Safari had his finger on the keys, telling her what to say. But that delivery, though, man, it's top notch. She needs to go in the Hall of Fame, man. Yep, my
Right.
opinion.
I mean, she definitely has that potential for sure.
And we can always say, like, well, she didn't write. Well, most artists in the Hall of Fame probably didn't write their lyrics. I mean, this is what it is.
Yeah,
Rappers
Jay-Z,
included.
Jay-Z, the coon god, yo, he didn't write none of his shit, yo. He said everything off the top of the dome. So
Oh, see, now you're making good excuses for it. This guy,
Oh,
he
man,
he
that's not...
freestyled all his songs, so it's definitely a criteria.
Okay, I'm going to say this then. I'm going to rephrase it. A lot of the artists in the Hall of Fame didn't decide what they were going to say. They just said it because somebody else told them.
they got ghostwriters.
Beyonce got ghostwriters.
Oh yeah, of course.
Rappers. Brown got ghostwriters. Who else got ghostwriters? Bow Wow had ghostwriters. You know what I mean? He gonna make it too. But whether you like it or not, he gonna make it in there.
Come on, son,
He
man.
is.
Now
Yo,
I can't.
listen.
I wouldn't even shout him out. That's how trash he is. I wouldn't even shout him out.
He's not a bad rapper. He just a trash person. He's not a bad rapper, bro. He's just a trash person. For
Hey,
real.
I want to bring up R. Kelly now. Dude, what about R. Kelly? Trash
R. Kelly a
guy.
writer though.
He wrote.
Yeah.
Oh.
He wrote.
No, he didn't
wrote.
write nothing. He just knew what to say. He can't write.
Oh shit!
You need to read the right.
Oh wow. All right. So he just told him in the
His
their
lawyer
ear.
said it. The lawyer even said he couldn't read.
So he's getting writing credits for like damn near half of these people's songs that we just fucking named, and he don't know how to.
Listen, let me tell you something, man.
He don't spell U with Y-O-U. He spell U with a capital U.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. You hand him a pen, like, "Excuse me, sir. I don't use those."
He don't even know how to spell Kelly.
He like don't send me an email. Just fucking message me or call me, please.
I ain't gonna say he can't spell Kelly. I'm just saying he can't spell R.
That is awful, son.
Alright, we're gonna read a couple of these things, man. Start with Titanfall. Titanfall said, I saw a movie called Roxanne. It had a girl rapper I never heard of, but the movie was good. Jay said, I might need to hire a ghostwriter then. Kiera's talking about
Got you, Jay
Kiera's talking about buns for some reason. Sam says Bow Wow is garbage. Oh my god, like the old part of the dumb. Way in the back.
Bro, listen, you didn't like Bow Wow because he was getting all the ladies that you should have had at the age of 7.
Man, when Bow Wow was popping, yo, Sam was 40. Like
Yo, don't be mean, bro. He was like 32, bro. Be more genuine. Be more generous, man. Don't do J Sam like that. He was like 32.
Oh man. Damn, man.
Wait, my man Hanif got a flu, bro? Oh man.
Man, I hope you feeling.
Awesome.
I hope you feel better, fam.
Hope you feel good, man.
Yeah. So, alright. So, as far as Nicki Minaj retiring, because we went off on a tangent, is anybody sad or upset or think that she need to come out one more album before it's done, or anything like that?
Well,
Especially in the chat, y'all can go ahead and say what y'all want.
I think everybody's finished, though, man. Like, everyone. A lot of people are exhausted with her, and I think she realized that. And yeah, man, at some point, you just gotta let people breathe. You know what I mean? Just go on about your business, man. Just rushing your famous isms, celebrity status, and just move on.
Word.
look, I feel like I gave this opinion the last podcast that we did, but I feel like Nicki Minaj should be like Drake, should be like maybe even Kanye West or Jay-Z. Just don't say shit. Work hard, release an album. You don't gotta say much. You're Nicki Minaj. So for you to like try to be out there, maybe on Instagram to try to stay relevant by maybe beefing with somebody or even saying what you feel, you don't have to do that. You're Nicki Minaj now. People like Megan Thee Stallion has to do that. You could be Nicki Minaj, wait 8 months, and people will still listen to your album by the next year. Just do that instead of retiring.
Pull a J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar, those type of people where they put out an album and then they go in the cave for like 6 months or 8 months.
Absolutely. So she needs
My
to
whole
do
thing
it.
about this retirement thing, why we got a problem with her saying it when Joe Budden said he retired and he was retired like as soon as he came out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, don't shit on my man's like that, yo. Don't.
I mean, he only had one commercial project.
He had a couple. The fuck was it, man? Jump Off and then like Focus, but and then probably another song, but
Joey?
then Joe Budden.
Okay.
The thing is, man, he wasn't officially retired because he still had a niche set of fans, man, and I was one of them. So,
But
See,
bro,
but that's
listen
the
though.
thing. I feel like he changed the game with the mixtapes. Like 50 Cent, he kind of made lyrical depressing kind of on some how do you call it?
prerequisites. Yeah, son. Prerequisites.
Yeah, prerequisite for XXXTentacion. He literally did the XXXTentacion in rap form, and XX did it in kind of singing form. Like, this guy was a depressed man. His whole thing is mood music. You know what I'm saying? And it's about his life, depressing as is.
Yeah, all his relationships are on there. Even like a little bit of stuff on his cases that he had in the past. But I mean, as far as that goes, that's where the niche comes from, because that's why a lot of people can relate to him, because he actually put his feelings out.
Right.
XX
But
is
bro, his whole retirement is a joke. He's still. How long do you gotta tell people you're retired? You're retired. He's still telling us every episode that I'm retired. Like, bro, we get it. Like, when you can tell people you're retired, you always were. You always were.
This ain't caping for him, but that's because people keep on coming for his neck, and then Rory and Maul are like, yo, you gonna let him talk to you like that? He be like, man, I'm retired. So
yeah, exactly.
So
but now but last episode they was going at him saying, you ain't built like that no more, man. You don't even bob your head the same.
yeah, they see, that's egging him on. I don't know if Nicki Minaj is gonna have that type of friends that'll be like, yo, these bitches trying you, and nobody's gonna try Nicki Minaj for real. They gonna try Stallion. They gonna try Cardi B, because Nicki Minaj ain't really in the picture like that anymore. unless it's Queen Radio.
But it's still weird that we have a problem with her saying that she retired. Like Lil Wayne retired, nobody said nothing. Jay-Z retired, ain't nobody say nothing.
I don't know who.
Button retired,
I don't know.
nobody said nothing.
I don't know who we are. I'm not a barb, so I don't have a problem with her retiring.
Well, I'm not saying we as in you two. I'm just talking about like, well, I don't understand why barbs would have an issue with it. They supposed to be behind her decisions.
Word.
I don't know, man. I just think she should be able to do whatever she wants, man, without a whole lot of people like coming out her neck about it. But this whole thing about Stallion, I don't know, man. If she came at me, if I was in anybody's position in the industry, if she came at me, I wouldn't say nothing because it's like, who is she? She's not even an album in really yet. So
she getting her paper up, bro. That's what it is. She plotting. You already see her future.
She gonna pull a Young M.A. She gonna pull a Young M.A.
Yo, Young M.A's even doing the Drake motion right now, where she put out a single every fucking couple of months, and everybody's like, "Yo, look at this chick, the guy chick, yeah, look at her."
Look at this dudette.
All right, so we're gonna read people who for the question that I asked if anybody cares. Lily says no. Joe Jolie says nah. Lily says she started caring about Nicki a long time ago. Nicki is following the rule. This is what J Sam says. Nicki's following the rule. Quit while you're ahead. Lee says I'll fight you, Kickz, for that Stallion talk. Put some respect on her name.
I gotta listen to more Stallion.
And then J Sam is completely butchering Joe Budden.
I don't, but I do.
J Sam is completely butchering Joe Budden's name. And Lily says, LOL, I thought I was the only one that heard him say Joe Button instead of Joe Budden. Who's saying Budden? Oh, Button.
I think she thought I said Button, but I said Button. Same, you know.
I think J Sam is trying to throw further smoke. That's what he's trying to do, man.
He said that's like taking a vacation while unemployed. Yeah. Man, I need a vacay.
He trying to have the hookah smoke right now. That's what he want.
Word. Alright, man. Alright, hey yo, man, hit that like button and share if you haven't done so, man. Appreciate y'all. If you're just here just to listen, man, appreciate y'all for coming through. We're gonna transition, man. We all saw Dave Chappelle's new stand-up, Sticks and Stones. That's what it's called.
Yep.
Stick and Stones. Yeah. If anybody hadn't watched it, man, we're gonna be talking a little bit about it because it's controversial in a sense, where mainly for transgender people who have a problem with his jokes. So first of all, what y'all think about the show?
I said before, I think it's legendary again.
As for me, he's like might be the best to do this thing, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. All right. I liked it. It was funny. I could see how everybody is a little bit offended by it because it's a soft world, at least in the States. And everybody's sensitive, but they will laugh at anybody else, and that's where I have a problem with it. They'll laugh at any of the other jokes that this man has, but when it comes to something that they identify with, they got a problem, and I really don't like that. So you happy with him saying nigga, you happy with him shitting on Asians, you happy with him shitting on white people, but then when it comes to you, you got a problem with it, and all it is it's just jokes. I don't understand.
And most importantly,
I don't understand it.
Most importantly, he shits on himself.
Yeah, he clowns himself too. So.
And it's funny how he talks about like racism and things like that. But I think his wife is like Asian. And,
yeah, she is.
Right. And they literally have the same type of mentality, I guess, when it comes to talking about subjects and subject matter. And it's just hilarious. I bet you they both laugh at every racist dude and just like, oh, well, you can't say that about this person, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, I'm married to an Asian chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, how racist am I?
He did say that. He did say that that she hates his impersonation of Chinese people. I'm not Chinese. No, I'm Korean.
Right, shit like that.
Well, motherfucker, you look Chinese to me.
Well, he like the whole analogy about
Juicy Smollett, yeah.
We talked about Jesse Smollett and everything. He brought up something that's like, yo, the gays and people of that nature were like, why aren't the blacks supporting him? And he said that it's because we saw some bullshit in it. So I mean that's a little bit minor, but the biggest problem that was a little bit more controversial, I believe, was the whole LGBTQ plus is like in a car or they're on a road or some shit. and his analogy personally, again, disclaimer, his analogy personally it seems quite fitting for that whole joke process that he did with the car and the gays, lesbians, queers, and transgenders for the most part. It seems spot on for me. He definitely painted a good. He definitely painted a good picture. But what y'all think about that specific analogy, that specific joke where he said that the gays are driving the cars, and I guess he said the gays are mostly white men for some. He said the gays are mostly white men for some reason, and they built the hate road for every other, like, anybody different. So he's like, they're driving because they know where they're going because they built it. I thought that was kind of funny. Lesbians and then the queers. And
if they know that the more the merrier.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. But what y'all think about that analogy?
It was definitely brilliant. And then he looked at the bag and was like, everybody hates these dudes. Like, oh, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he says, that's what I like the most about him. He's very, he's directly indirect. That's the thing that I love most about him. Like, he definitely was talking about it in its totality, but, like, he made a way where it just sounded funny and to talk about, like, trans at the same time. And damn, can I feel bad for trans now? Like, he makes being a trans like it's just an informative situation about being a trans, you know.
You know why he say they don't like them is because they're not okay with, I don't know, it seemed to me like he was saying they're not okay with being gay or a lesbian. They just want to switch up so they can adjust up. Like, it's like almost like they're becoming straight, but they're not because they're trans. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's weird how he was trying to make it seem to me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. All right. Okay, it is a joke, right? But the more serious point to it is that transgender feel like that they're they are, first of all, if somebody, I don't even know how to say this. They are getting killed out there. Like, there are some people getting killed when they come out as transgender to their significant other, and there are things happening in that world where it is egregious. And at the same time, what Dave Chappelle is saying, everybody has gone through some shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and make these jokes. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. And he actually had this is a spoiler. He said he actually had a transgender individual in a club when he was doing these jokes about everybody else, and he did see a transgender person, and he recognized that person was a transgender person, and he said, well, fuck it then, I'm gonna go ahead and joke about her because I don't feel right joking about everybody else when when she's over here laughing. And he thought she was gonna get up and get the fuck out. She didn't. She stayed, and she actually sat back and actually invited him to a drink, and he talked to her. He even said that he wanted to fuck her. that he got to know her so well, and he also credited her at the end of his show. So he really doesn't have. First of all, he really doesn't have a problem with anybody per se, and he really just wants to do jokes. And I don't get the issue mostly. I really don't.
You don't think he has a problem with him? It seems kind of clear he does, and he wants to have his right to not like somebody or something.
Well, even if
Somebody in particular.
even if that's the case, the story that he said the story that I just told about him meeting a transgender and actually talking to the person, it it doesn't seem like he hated anybody at all. He actually sat down and actually talked to him.
Well, he respects people, but not the idea.
Yeah. Okay. So he has a problem with the philosophy or the mental state of why you feel like you are a certain thing. Yeah. I can see him having a problem with that.
He's not gonna challenge you to put.
Yeah. He's not going to challenge anybody. He's not going to challenge him and ask them why do you feel that way. At least that's not what he said. But he even had the person's picture up during the end of the credits. I don't know if anybody watched that part, but there's another part to Sticks and Stones. If you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch that. It's funny and it's a little informative on how he feels about certain things. So I don't see the issue. If you're gonna laugh about everybody else, you got to be able to laugh about yourself. But I guess they would.
Yeah, I agree, man.
I guess people would feel better if it was a transgender person up there saying those jokes. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
This kind of goes into another argument where like they need more representation and things like that. And it's not because we don't accept them, but they should just be up there saying their shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah, Titanfall. You gotta watch through the credits to see the other part to it. It's like I think it's in the middle of the credits. Like you gotta watch all the way through it to catch it.
Yeah.
On Netflix.
Yeah. It's like 20 minutes or something extra.
Yeah. Jay Sam is right. Rotten Tomatoes went after him. Like they didn't really open up the user critiques until like there was an outrage about that. They had it like a dead zero, and there was no consumer critiques. It's all editors. And then once they opened up to consumers, it was 99% like in favor of the production. So that tells you right now, like media be trying to control us too, like over this. You know, you can only imagine who they are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
People making those fucking how you call it, articles and blogs or whatever is probably one of those people. Like, it's a brilliant stand-up.
Yeah, it was amazing, man. Like, I don't think there was one bad part to it. Like, I don't think there was no sleeper part to it at all. I think everything was pretty hit the whole time. He didn't do it. He didn't do no misses on that one.
Well, the other controversy was. What I think would have been controversial was somebody killing themselves. That first one that he said, I think that was a little.
Oh, I
think that was a little down.
I love that joke. I ain't gonna lie.
It was down. Let's see. It felt like a down point, but once the punchline came, I was like, nah, yeah, that's funny. I didn't bust out laughing, but I was like, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Because it was like the way he explained it, it was like some people are just so used to dealing with adversity. Now he is very loosely put because we experienced one recently that he kind of fits that category, but he was saying that our people don't really be thinking about that. We're so used to things just being trash that when things are that way, we're kind of comfortable with it. You know what I mean? But for certain people, when they fail at life or something, that's like their go-to. And when he said that, it completely reminded me of Japan. How they have that like that force where they like if they like feel like a failure or like they dishonor their family, whatever like that, they go out there and they kind of legally go out there and they harm themselves. Like they know this is the place to do it, and they don't put up any security or any deterrent to keep people from going to this place to do that, as far as I know. And it's okay for their culture. But for us as a whole, meaning brown people, it was like, well, I guess black people is probably a better word. It's like we're just so used to things just being jacked up. It's like whatever.
Right. Right.
Even went as far as saying, "Hey, man, you lost your wife, you lost your job, you was going to Harvard, now you're not there no more. Perhaps you should try it." I thought that was like a bunch of stuff.
When he said, "Yo, I almost suggested it to him. Like, don't you want to try it?" I was like, "Yo."
It's like your last option.
I was like, "Yo." I was like, "All right," and that's where the punchline hit. Kinda, it was a punchline. And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, because it stemmed off some who was it? Bourdain. What's the guy name that killed himself? That was rich.
Yeah, it was somebody who lost all their money.
No. He said he didn't lose anything. He just was sad.
Oh.
I thought he lost something.
His life.
Well,
Not no funny type of thing. That's what I'm saying. That's all that he lost.
Right.
That was the comparison. He had everything.
Right.
As far as we know.
And somebody else didn't. Well, they had something and they lost it all. But they're at what did he say? He said that they was at a Foot Locker or something. The manager at Foot Locker after being a Harvard lawyer or something like that. And he was like, well, he didn't think about it.
Referee outfit and all. That's
referee outfit and all.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
with his mom and all that.
There was a couple of other ones, man, but definitely a good show, and
super controversial though.
Very controversial, but comedy is supposed to be about truth with some funny aspects to it.
He always been that way. So
he even said something about these gun laws. He was like, black people, y'all know what we need to do. This is your country too. All black people have a right to go ahead and buy these guns so that they can go ahead and fix the law.
Right.
So I laughed at that, bro. I was like, yep. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I know he ain't talking about going out and vote.
Right. J Sam says, I ain't gonna kill myself over money. I've been poor before. That ain't new situation to me. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I definitely feel you on that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Anthony Bourdain. That's who it was.
Yeah, Anthony Bourdain.
I got the first name.
Bourdain. Yeah, man. So I give the Chappelle Show a 9 out of 10. Overall, it was funny. It was good. Controversial.
Yeah.
It went out there. It got out there, and I mean, it did what it was supposed to do, which was get people to watch it and see what he said. So, it is what it is.
He even did a disclaimer early, like, "Yo, you clicked my face, so you mad after this? Just understand, you did this to yourself."
Yeah, he looked in the camera. He looked in the camera with that. So, what y'all give it? What y'all give it?
It makes me crazy because I feel a little bit like J Sam. You know what I'm saying? Where like I feel like young people don't know who Dave Chappelle is. You know what I'm saying? Young people don't know who Dave Chappelle is, and I feel like he's a legend. And for sure, I think he's the best in stand-up right now. I think he's the best in comedy right now. Where I need people to listen to his content and also to listen to his intellect, because like his interviews are pretty spot on and crazy. You know what? I kind of threw under the bus, J Sam. I didn't mean to, but you know what I'm saying, you old head and you know these things. You know what I'm saying? That's why I brought you up. But Dave Chappelle's a legend.
Alright, so what you give it, Kickz?
Oh, probably like I would say a 9 out of 10.
Word.
I don't want to say 10 out of 10 because that means perfect and everybody's like, why 10? I'll give it a 9.
Biz, what you give it?
Although I really liked it, I'm gonna say 7, only because that one he did where he's like talking about purple stuff, the Kool-Aid and juice, that had me dead.
Yeah.
Right, and then the one where he's talking about and like the one with the joking about being about our descriptions being so loosely put that anybody can go to jail. So he was in the window beating off, holding a clock with a newspaper, like screaming out to everybody,
Right.
like, "Hey, I was here." That was his alibi. I don't know. This I feel like there's something that just like I felt like that was just funny. It didn't have a whole lot of undertones to it that make it kind of cringy. Even though that's probably cringy because of what he said, but it didn't affect nobody. And I do appreciate that one a little bit more.
Well, let me compete with you in that because not to say that nobody knew about Dave Chappelle at that moment, but at the same time, at this stand-up or whatever, he had to be calculated about it. So he had to put his jokes in the right place. He had to put his punchlines in the right place. When back then he could say kind of whatever he felt with a punchline and blah blah blah. He was more free back then to say what he needed. But now, if he was to say anything, they would have a big microscope toward it, and he got to be calculated with what he says. So I kind of disagree, but I agree with what you're saying.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying I understand why he did it this way. Like you evolve and you develop your skill set over time. Like a lot of the other comedians, they praise him on his ability to what they call in the comedian world dodge lasers. And I
Yeah.
guess lasers is when you say something, they beam it right back at you, and you got to deal with it.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. That makes sense.
that's that Kevin Hart shit.
Yeah.
Right. That too.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, Seinfeld says it a lot too, and yeah. But anyway, so yeah, he's better than he used to be, but those comedic specials were like more cry. Like I was crying, bro, like tears,
Yeah. Nah, I feel you.
crying, laughing.
All right,
This
so
was funny,
yeah,
and his skill set looks amazing, and you can really respect the fact that he's able to do his style the way he does it, and I see that. But in terms of like his entire catalog, what my favorite is in a certain place. So although this was amazing and it was great, like in comparison to the rest of them, as far as how I laugh, it was I had to say 7, man. I had
okay,
to say 7.
Okay.
all right.
That's on his schedule. That's on his. That's against himself. Against other
Right.
people, that changes
Yeah.
a little bit.
I get you. Yeah, I get you.
So real quick, man, it's been speculated that Eddie Murphy would come out with a special on Netflix, I believe. So what y'all think? Y'all think it's gonna be dope, or just a real quick thing, and then we're gonna go into a different topic.
Are
Yeah,
y'all
he's a
gonna beat me
don.
up for this?
I don't know yet.
So
Maybe.
Delirious, obviously, with his peak, and he was a young man. I don't think Eddie
Red
Murphy's
leather?
that funny.
Raw. I think Delirious
Okay.
was the blue leather. Raw was
Okay.
the red leather.
Yeah, you're right.
No, I think Delirious was the red leather. I think it was red.
No.
Yeah, Delirious.
Raw was red leather. He's right.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, Eddie Murphy is funny, but I
Tight
even
ass
kind
suit.
of prefer. I even kind of prefer Charlie Murphy over him. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy.
Whoa.
All right, so we'll talk about that later.
Or stand up.
No, we'll talk about that later. That's ridiculous. Go ahead, Biz. Are you ready for it, bro? Oh, you think it's gonna be funny?
man.
You think it's gonna be funny?
Oh man.
Nah, man, because when Michael Jordan came back, he was trash. So no, I don't think he's gonna be good.
Oh shit.
Mm.
Oh
I
shit.
don't.
All right.
He been out of touch with adults for a long time.
Right.
Mm.
So I don't think it's gonna be good, man. Like all he can do is go up from there. What I don't want to do is like have my hopes up and then he come out and bomb. Like I rather just think it's gonna be trash because I really do believe that. And then he come out and do mediocre. And I'd be like, you know what? He still got it. I'd rather feel like that. You know what I mean? So
Word. Okay. I'm reserved. I'll wait and see. Wait and see which approach he'll take. Is it gonna be the tiptoeing route or is it gonna be like Raw and Delirious? I hope it's gonna be like Raw and Delirious, but he's been so Hollywood ever since he got on the scene of the movie scene.
See,
so I
That's what
can't.
I'm
48 hours?
saying. Sick. You're saying it right now. Look at his movies. Look at everything he's been a part of between that time. this dude is a corny mess.
Stop
you know
it.
What I'm saying?
Wait. What I said was
really
I hope he goes back to it. But then there's also the aspect of him being too Hollywood, and he probably think he has to tiptoe around shit.
Look,
I said I'll sit and wait.
Professor was hilarious. It was great.
And I wasn't
what the fuck Nutty Professor is.
And I wasn't even gonna compare him to anybody, let alone his own brother. So
Whoa.
So
stop saying that?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, I hope he's raw and delirious, but then I also know that he's been Hollywood for too long, so I'll be reserved. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be trash.
Look,
I'm not gonna say it's gonna be fire.
saying.
What I'm saying is, I'll wait and see.
Look, Eddie Murphy, bro. Can you really?
We got to get off this, bro, because I want to talk about Kevin Hart real quick, and then I want to talk about something else.
Right.
And this is not even in a comedic form, but you think it's gonna be trash. Biz says, what'd you say, Biz? Damn,
I don't think it's gonna be good. He said he has expectations for it to be good. I thought he said.
You think no? But then he was talking about the whole Hollywood thing. So if he's saying the whole Hollywood thing was like he's going back from not Norbit, but Nutty Professor to whatever the fuck, like Meet Dave and all the other shit. Stupid ass movie. But if he's saying that, then he's thinking that it's trash. I'm reserved. So you don't think it's gonna be that good? You probably enjoy it, Biz. Kickz is thinking it's trash. I'm gonna be reserved until I fucking watch it.
No, I said I thought it was gonna. Whatever, that works.
You said you don't think it's gonna be that good.
I don't think it's gonna be good at all.
Alright. So you think it's gonna be bad, not to say trash. Trash.
I think it's gonna be. Who was that, man? It doesn't matter. Let's move forward.
Think it's gonna be Marlon Wayne's trash?
Ooh, no.
Oh, all right. So
did Sam say I have a New Jersey accent? My bad.
He did say that. What up?
Man.
All right, Greg, get downstairs. Yeah, see, I was going to do that shit. I wanted to talk about that later. After
we'll come back.
I wanted to talk about that stuff later, like next week, as far as the greatest. Where would y'all put the comedians? Like, but
That's a good one.
Kevin Hart was in an accident. He had 3 back surgeries.
Wow.
No, it's 3 vertebrae that he messed
3
up.
vertebrae that he messed up, and it's probably going.
Yeah, he had a surgery.
All right, so he's definitely going to be. He was definitely going to need surgery. So 3 vertebrae, and hope he gets well, gets back on his feet, and he's able to continue doing what he's been doing. The internet is not funny, yo. I mean, I kind of laughed at it, but it ain't funny at the same time. These little they said Kevin Hart was in an accident. Somebody put out a meme. Kevin Hart was in an accident, and then they put like this little ass like toy car that kids will like ride in, and they made it seem like it crashed into a telephone pole. Y'all ain't funny. That was funny, but y'all ain't funny. All right, stop it.
That's crazy. Well, that's what the internet is in a nutshell. Like when something happens, you gotta be the first to say something. And yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it was a meme, man. Shouts out to him. I don't think he's in the top 10 of any of the comedic stratospheres. But I don't want to see nobody get hurt. Kevin Hart. So.
Oh, he's definitely up there for me, man. He's definitely there.
Right.
But this is what made me mad about.
Real.
This is what made me mad, like about his accident. Some girl, it was on Twitter. Some girl had posted like the news report, and her caption for that was, "Man, these the new milkshake at McDonald's is fire." Like you did, like that's how you feel. Like you don't even care. You cared so little that you cared enough to repost it and show how little you cared. And it was all because of that Lil Nas X thing. And I was like, wow, this is crazy, man. People out here really in their feelings about what he had to say and didn't even watch the entire thing. And it's the same crowd that hated Dave Chappelle for what he said. You can't say nothing about these dudes, man. You can't have no opinion of them. And
Yep.
it's
Internet gets
wild
me,
to me.
man.
Yep. Freedom of speech
Right.
is, I don't want to say it's attacked. Is being attacked.
Under attack.
Yeah, it's being under attack. I don't want to say that. I feel like that's going a little bit too far. But stop trying to censor people, man. Anybody can have an opinion about whatever the hell is going on in the world because they're living in the world too. It's not just yours.
Well, I ain't, right. I'm not telling them not to say it. I just
Yeah.
like I'm responding to it like, wow, that's how you really feel. Like it's good to know how people really feel about shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's good to know how
Yeah.
people really feel about certain things, so you know how to feel about them. And when I saw that, I was like, you really like this is a spinal injury. This could be he might be depending on how bad it is. It might be wheelchair bound. Like that satisfies you. Like that makes you
So-
happy.
Let me play devil's advocate for a minute, right? Where let's say if a comedian makes, let's say, a racist joke where they say something crazy and everybody's like, "Oh, we can't take that serious because he's a comedian. He's gonna say whatever, blah blah blah." This is when Cat Williams was talking mad shit about the radio host that he was in there, and he was talking mad shit about her. He cut her ass to the fucking. It was golden if it was a hash brown. You know what I'm saying?
She started roasting first though. She started it.
He was heating her ass up, is what I'm saying. Heating
Yeah,
her
but
ass
she
up.
started it though. She
No,
said
no,
that her
even
she said her best thing to cook was broccoli, and he lost his mind.
no. She didn't start it. She didn't start it. She was being normal. She was just saying a bunch of shit that he could react to, and he did react to. So what I would say to that is like, if we can't take Cat Williams' roast session seriously, how can we take something serious about him? You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, oh, like something he's in pain or whatever. We could cut his ass to the ends of tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a comedian, right? But when there's a situation where he goes too far, lighten up somebody's life, bro. He's lit up her life. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
Kevin
He
Hart.
OD'd
Kevin
on
Hart
her.
got hurt. Not Cat Williams, bro. Kevin Hart did.
No. I know. I know. Kevin Hart did.
Oh,
But I'm just
okay.
saying for comedians in general, where he could light up somebody like that and everybody's fine with it. It was like, oh, he's a comedian. It's fine. But then when he's injured, oh, we can't make jokes. Ooh, he's hurt. Oh, my bad. You know what I'm
But
saying?
this kind of reminds me of like I can't really think of them. All right, he roasts people. They all do. Cool.
Yep.
But they're not going like they're going roast somebody who's in the hospital going through chemo. Like you old weak ass, you going through this, blah blah blah.
That's
They're
the
not
point,
going to
though.
roast you, but he's roasting your situation that you could change. You can't. If you smell bad and he roasts you because you smell bad, like you can fix that. He can't fix his spine. Like it's I don't know. I think it's different.
It doesn't
To me, I think
matter.
it's too serious.
If
I think it's too
it's
serious to make
insensitive,
jokes about.
it's just if it's insensitive to somebody, then you know what I'm saying. Like you should have some type of you shouldn't be roasting somebody for being insensitive about a topic. He's like, oh, you insensitive about what you blah blah blah, then you could blah blah blah. But let's say if you're sensitive about you getting injured or whatever, can you not say that about somebody? Oh, you broke your
But-
leg, like an idiot.
But it's like me roasting your sneakers is not the same as me roasting you coming back from war and losing an arm. Like one is way more serious and it's a touchy subject.
Well,
You can
That's-
get new sneakers.
well,
That's why I bring up racism.
to the example of somebody breaking their leg next to somebody losing their life, depending on what they did, that's like somebody joking on somebody for getting injured for like what's that called, like bungee jumping. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, yo, what the fuck you doing there in the first place? I guess you could go ahead and roast somebody about that. But if it's a car accident or anything like that, yeah, you shouldn't. Like, that's something most people cannot control. So
But at the same time, what if he was speeding? What if he was being an idiot?
if
He
he
said he
would,
wasn't even
Roast
driving.
him for that, right?
he wasn't even driving.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
Okay.
This is all.
Alright.
Everything I'm saying is hearsay. I didn't read no full report, so I don't know.
Yeah, okay. So again, everybody says to drive defensively and everything like that. But if you get an accident or whatever, that's not anything funny to joke about because people lose their lives doing it.
And their ability
I'm
to
just
move.
saying-
Yeah,
I'm saying for sure.
and with bungee jumping, people
Yeah.
can lose their lives too. in my example, but you know, you broke your leg doing
They
it.
signed a waiver for that.
Yeah, there's certain things that you have to do before you even do that. So, um,
Yeah, I mean for sure. I'm
and
just saying that
what'd you say?
comedians
What'd you
shouldn't
say
have
about
more
racism?
leeway.
What'd you
I'm
say
just
about?
saying. I said that racism because comedians can make racist jokes all the time and nobody cares about it because they're comedians. If you're somebody else making a racist joke, then it's fucked up. So comedians have a little bit of leeway to say things like that, and they're like, "Oh, I'm a comedian, I can say whatever I want." But when it comes to situations like this, let's say somebody's really badly hurt or whatever, and people try, quote unquote, to be a comedian, it's fucked up on them because they can't say it. It's a fucking bad thing. They can say whatever they want. It's a joke, blah blah blah. Whether it's acceptable, I don't think racism is acceptable, but you gotta accept it because they're a comedian, right? So what I'm saying is, people can make fun of his fucked up blah 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 is not acceptable. Which I don't
But here's
think
the
none of the two is acceptable, but comedians get a little bit more leeway than other people because they're comedians.
but here's the thing
That's
about
what gets me
comedians though.
upset.
Comedians will roast themselves, roast their own culture, and then make fun of somebody else's. Until Kevin Hart,
Some,
most do. Most.
some.
Most are willing to talk about themselves and other people.
Mm-hmm.
Or talk about themselves personally and other groups. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why that's why a lot of them get a pass, because they attack themselves. You know what I mean? Or attack their own people. Until Kevin Hart gets out of his bed and makes fun of his own injury, that's bad taste. Because a lot of people saying this shit about him getting hurt or not, or like being a bad taste about it. If it happened to them, it would not be a funny story if Dave Chappelle or whoever said something about them. Or Kevin Hart said, "Oh, that whole sad story. Oh, whang, whang, whang." You know how he talks. You know what I mean? Like, if he did that, we will be after him too.
Then I guess timing is everything. You can't do it immediately.
Alright.
I don't think. I think until he does it, it's not even until he does it. There's no permission zone for injuries like that.
Honestly, ain't
Like,
nobody,
like
ain't
you said,
nobody gonna
breaking a
talk about
leg,
it.
a little different.
Ain't
But
nobody,
like near
gonna
paralysis
talk about it.
situation.
Ain't nobody gonna talk about it. Tracy Morgan, when he got into the accident, he came out and he talked about it. Nobody else talked about it, so nobody's gonna talk about it.
This is all because of the little Nas X thing.
Yeah.
I
But in any
don't
case, man, that again, that's another topic for another time. I want to go ahead and get to another topic. But condolences out to Kevin Hart and his injuries.
Get well soon, man.
Yeah, get well soon.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Alright, man. So it's time for something fun.
Oh.
Sex toys in the bedroom, man. How y'all feel about that?
Oh shit! Alright. They're fine. They're fine. But
I knew
it
there was a
feels
but.
weird.
I knew there was a but.
I was gonna say it feels weird. Let's say if somebody come in and it was like, let's say you smashing the girl, she bad, all the sexy things, all the sexy things, and then you smash it and she's like, "Yo, put that dildo in my booty hole. My dildo's on the top closet," and you're like, I don't know, bro. Do I want to do that? Do I want to? I don't know, man. I might have a second opinion. I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to do that.
Alright, yo. Real quick, man. My transitions ain't gonna be, connecting like they usually do. So don't worry about the transition. I ain't antagonist. Alright, cool. So, alright. So Kickz is like, okay, cool. Kickz is like, okay, cool. Unless you talking about go ahead and get the toy. Like, is this a person that you just like know, like just meeting? Is that what you're saying?
Nah. Well, it goes for both, I guess. It goes for both.
Okay. Biz, how you feel about it, bro?
It goes for both.
I think it's pretty cool that you're that open with me, man. Like, if that's what you like, man, let's make sure we get the job done correctly, man. Get your tools. You know what I mean? Like, whatever gets you there, man. Like, I'm not emasculated by it. I'm really not. Like, if that's what makes you get to where you need to go, by all means. Now, as far as me putting, like Kick said, putting it in your butt. I mean, I might try it. You know what I mean? I might be like, okay. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be like, nah. You know what I mean? But it will be weird. It will be different. That particular situation will be different, to be honest. But
Wait,
yeah,
okay,
man,
hold on.
it's-
Okay, all right, real quick. What do you mean by putting it in your butt? What, the toy or?
The toy. He just said like, get my dildo,
okay.
bro. Stick it up my booty. I ain't gonna say hold. That feels weird.
Alright, alright.
But like in that particular situation, that will be strange to me. But as far as like toys in the bedroom, man, that's cool, man. Like I think that it's longevity in that, you know. So.
Word. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have no problem. I have no problems with it. Definitely not.
Oh,
Definitely
but I
not.
got one for y'all.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no.
Go
I'm
ahead.
scared.
What if the toy was bigger than you?
Listen, bruh.
Nah, don't
Ain't no-
fuck.
Ain't no
Fuck
toy
outta here.
bigger than me.
You ain't been to the store then.
Kickz only sold like mini vibrators, and that was it, huh? That's all Kickz was fucking.
Look.
Yeah, nah.
feel-
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
If we, yeah, nah. I'm not. I don't. I guess I don't care. I really don't. I don't know what to say, bro.
Look. If I was smashing a chick and then she told me or whatever to bring out the toy, I feel like it would be better as a pre, you know, fill you out type of moment where you're just like, yo, I play with toys. Alright, cool. If you agree with it, you agree with it. But I feel like if it's out of the random, if you smashing a girl, she like, I need that big ass fucking 12-inch cock in the fucking closet. I'm like, hey, I ain't doing it for you, bro. What the fuck? Then I gotta slap your booty harder? What you trying to say?
That ain't for a slap. Though.
Hey, damn sure ain't for a slap. What the hell you talking about?
I'm just saying, I'll probably feel offended. I'm like, you need some extra assistance? Oh man, I ain't never coming back.
Oh no, that's I might be back. I ain't gonna lie to you. She did some strange things, man. She did some strange things. But I don't know. Like the whole bigger than you concept is like wow. Like it's whatever at that point. You know what I mean? Because you're already engaged and stuff like that. But when you get home, you get by yourself and you get ready to go to bed and wind down, and you start to think about how uniquely massive that toy was. And you pull the covers up, you look down, and you're like, damn, son.
Yo, I think it was a Chris Rock joke. Where he said once some woman gets the best thing, she gotta get better. You know what I'm saying? So if you met a woman that did the booty play, that did the vagina play, that did all that play, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna want something better than that, something freakier. So it's like, you gotta top her last man. And her last man used to eat her booty cheeks. Her last man used to use all the dildos and vibrators. I'm like, I ain't trying to compete with your last man, bro. Date your last man.
I mean, it's not about competing. It's
not
about
about
learning.
competing. Yeah.
So like, at that point, she's teaching you how to be the guy that somebody else is ultimately going to be impressed by. If you don't want to stick around too long because you emasculated or whatever.
So what y'all? So what are the toys that y'all use?
In the past,
Yeah.
like I remember the rabbit.
Word.
Like sometimes they just want to be free and they have you hold it and play with it while you doing your thing, and that's like a real big deal. Or or even like just regular size, like the little regular like not eyeglass case, toothbrush case type of vibrators too, like that size. Like play with them, whatever like that.
Word.
Um,
You like what like have
see.
all right, Kickz. What about you, fam? Because he running through his mental Rolodex. What have you used, if you used any?
Well, let me read Jay Sam's comment, which is pretty funny.
It is funny.
Tell her to call
I
me
was gonna
Kickz.
wait.
I had my operation.
You get that quick, man.
That's
You got a lot of
hilarious.
money stash.
Yeah, he
Hey,
did that
you
that
get them
12
few
foot
inches, bruh.
that 12 foot.
Yeah, that. Yep.
He maxed out
Off the ground. Yep.
he maxed out that credit card.
That man's still on
Yep.
bed rest.
That shit work.
Ain't more interesting than you used to right there.
Yeah, man said he could piss from the
But-
bed.
He can direct this shit to the bathroom. It's amazing. But my toy, you could say, let me give you the best toy actually, and is limited, right? Ice. Use ice.
Ain't no
If
fucking
you wanna
toy.
give me a blowjob, it is a toy, okay? You play with it when you're using it on a woman. You know what I'm saying? She plays with it when she's using it on you. That's a toy to me. You use that ice, that shit is lethal, okay? My toy.
This
What's your
nigga
toy? Say it again.
ice.
Just
This nigga
regular
said
ass
ice,
ice.
yo. That ain't no fucking toy, man. That ain't,
It's like a toy. It's
You
like
can't
a toy.
you can't reuse ice.
that's an nigga, that's an accessory, nigga. You can't nah.
That's the only thing you can reuse.
Nah, man.
You said Pop Rocks,
Pop.
lemon juice.
Like,
Oh, I did
yo.
Pop Rocks before. Pop Rocks was popping. I like that. It was literally, no pun intended, popping. It was popping.
You have stupid, bro. Ice. I think that has to be the lamest thing I've heard, bro. Alright, you know, of course, little vibrators. I've used vibrators in the bed. Used like what Biz was saying, little toothpaste joints. Size anyway, little toothpaste size joints. I even use like a there's a vibrator that you can wrap around your shit while you going ahead and getting it in.
Oh.
Yeah.
For the
Oh.
ring.
Yeah.
I ain't never thought about trying it. I mean, I was interested at one point, but I never got one.
Yeah. What else, man? I didn't use the beads, but I used them on my partner. Yeah.
I'm about to say, bro. Use these, bro.
Nah, I ain't used the beads, bruh. Hell no. But it's called pegging. That's what it's called. I don't even know what it's saying. I'm talking about, man. This man going into like 1947.
Wait, let me read the story real quick.
Yeah,
He
read the
said,
story.
True story. I drove some Uber for a bit. Picked up a girl that was headed off on a missionary thing for 2 years. While exiting my car, she dropped a gift. They gave her the trip.
For the trip.
I massive self pleasure device. Oh,
A massive self-pleasuring
a
device.
massive self pleasure device. I told her to try the real thing before she got used to that. I logged out of the Uber for the night. Hey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, so that's an experience.
Did she hit you back? Like you stopped the shit to talk about ice. Thanks.
He got out.
He got out. Nah, he gotta continue. He gotta continue with the story. But
Oh man, you gotta know what happened.
yeah, man, you logged off because you were sad when she said no, and you didn't feel like driving, so you went home. That's what happened. All right, so
Yeah.
yeah, man. Nah, man, I don't mind toys, man. I think it's fun. It's a new experience. Shit.
You know what I want to try though? I want to try that joint that it's kind of remote. Like you get the app for it and it's on your phone, and like she inserts it and she just wears it like when y'all out, whatever like that. You can kind of like when you get ready, just hit it with the little the little button. You know what I'm saying? Be in the middle of dinner, like shit.
Yeah, there was some videos, fake videos really, where a guy would do that on World Star, where his girlfriend would be sitting there and she's like trying to eat or she's just chilling or whatever, and he just played with the shit and she's supposed to be reacting while he got the phone in her face. So
You think it's fake? I think she just. I think they realize what they about to do is she like, oh yeah, true. I guess it is fake. Yeah.
Cause I don't know, cause I don't know, and I'm gonna read the rest of it. That's called pegging. Sick. The strap on thing is called pegging. I didn't say anything about a strap on. I'm not using a strap on. Logged off, went in. Only crazy Ubi stories. My baby says it's a fantastic experience. LOL. Sam says, Biz, you watch too much anime.
What am I talking? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I'm the anime guy.
I don't even understand.
Leah's like in the middle of dinner, LOL, and then my baby says that's a satisfying meal. Okay, baby, then we gonna try that shit. Let's get it. Never mind then. That's what Lee said. We gonna try it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get the ceviche. What's that called? Yeah, if you ever watch The Ugly Truth, there's a scene where the main chick, she actually puts on the underwear and a kid finds it at another table, and the kid is playing with it. He don't know what the fuck it does, but he's playing with it, and it's funny. Watch the movie.
I think it's something like that.
Gerard Butler's in it.
Oh man,
They say it's a real thing.
It's real.
Man,
Yeah.
it's been in the anime, but it's a real thing now. Like they got the ones you can use from anywhere in the world, bro. As long as you got connectivity to Wi-Fi or to the network, and she does too.
J-Sam watches hentai, yo.
Boy, stop.
This confirms
Boy,
that
stop.
J-Sam watches hentai. This confirms it.
Yep.
This confirms it.
Hey,
Hentai man.
if you could draw the titties that you want, and if you could draw the fucking sex scenes that you need, hentai's probably popping.
We gotta.
You ain't watch porn. Why you talking about hentai, bro? You ain't watch porn.
Oh no, bro.
Unless hentai
They
is
do
your
all the
shit.
freaky shit you want porn to do. Okay, that sounds popping to me.
I ain't watching no cartoons.
I ain't watching no cartoons, nigga.
Y'all don't fuck with cartoons. I know. Avatar
I
loves
mean, I can see.
Airbender.
Here's the deal. I can see you watching anime because can't nobody really shoot a fireball. But I'm not gonna watch some animated sports scene. That's stupid. When there chicks like a really squirt, I'm not watching that.
But what if they had all the fucking horse qualities that you need?
This
You
nigga
wouldn't
say
want
what?
that?
J-Sam says he watches vampire hentai. Okay.
Oh my god.
Come on. What girl do you know is a vampire?
I
That's
got
a good
another
one.
question for y'all. Just hit me. Here we go.
Go ahead.
no.
Go ahead. This nigga rubbing his hands together and everything like Birdman. Go ahead.
All the assiness. Go ahead.
No, I have working hands. I don't know what kind of hands you have. Anyway, let's say you get into it, right? You know what I'm saying? And then she's like, she wants you to get it. She wants you to get it extended. Like she gets you the little joint to like put on your shit.
Wow.
Wait, what?
Where she gets you in this? So they have like I'm on the website right now, like looking at different toys. So they have this thing called the extender, and what happens is you put it on your shit, and it makes you artificially bigger.
What the fuck?
Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. Say it one more time so I can catch what the fuck are you talking about here. Say it again.
All right, so I'm on Adam and Eve right now. Checking some stuff out.
Adam and Eve.
All right, so I'm in the toy section because that's what they known for.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. Hell nah, I ain't using that shit. Hell nah.
So let's say you in there, right? And she's like, babe, stop. Reach in the nightstand and tell me what you think. And you like, word? Oh, all right. Birdman rub. You like, all right. You open it up, brand new package. And it says across it, in big bold letters, dick extender.
Oh.
look.
Or shaft. Or how about this one? Shaft widener.
Look.
Nah, son.
If y'all comfortable, if y'all dudes is comfortable with extra toys, y'all should be comfortable with dick extenders. All right. I don't care what nobody says.
You don't. I'm not gonna
say that I'm comfortable with all
you don't
that
get
shit.
what it does, son. You don't get what it does, bruh.
No, that's not the point. The point is that she wants to make it more exciting. Let's say if getting your shit extended will make it more exciting, you wouldn't do it? It's not an insult. It's just being more exciting.
I just read what Sam said. If you can't reach the bottom, throw a ball in or two.
At that point, you just stuff. Hey, Sam. At that point, you just stuffing the rim, bro. You ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, you ain't doing a goddamn thing, bro. You ain't even reaching a part. No.
Stuffing the rim at that point.
Yo, okay, like we said, yo, I don't care about too many toys and nothing like that. I'm not emasculated if there's a dildo bigger out there, you know what I mean? But I damn sure ain't about to put on it's damn near a fucking strap on for men. For men to wear.
Yeah, I think at that
ain't
point
doing that. Yeah, I ain't doing that.
I might do it that day, but I'm really gonna be sad, man. It's gonna be over after that.
Well, I mean, if you in the act and you still want to go ahead and get yours off, you're gonna do anything you can to go ahead and get yours off. That means playing the part. But after that, yeah.
Well, it's kind of like cauliflower. I don't know until I try it if I like it or not. So I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be a little sad and like, I might like this. I might like it.
Yo, Sam,
I'm pretty sure I won't like it after that.
Sam, go to Adam and Eve, and you go ahead and type in the extendo or whatever the fuck it's called. You'll see what it is.
Look. It's like getting a pump, right? Like, you know, little penis pump. But those are designed for, like, I guess little meats maybe. Let's say if you got low meat, you need the penis pump.
Nah,
but it's you. But it's you. But it's you.
But I'm saying, look. This is what I'm saying. If you had a decent size, she was fine with it. It was like, yo, let me get some extra inches.
No, Lee, he didn't compare it. Lee, he didn't compare it to cauliflower. He's just saying that if he never had cauliflower, he's willing to try it once, and then if he don't like it, then he'll stop from there. He did not compare it. See, that's some antagonist.
You antagonist, bro.
You're always trying to get me.
Antagonist. Antagonist.
No.
But Kickz, okay.
Start different though. At least when you finish the pump, it's still your meat.
Yeah, it's still you.
All right, even this is you. All right, girls who buy fake booties, that's them, right? They bought it.
What is your?
Hold up, no,
man, I don't see it.
They bought it as theirs. So I'm just saying, if you're grabbing that booty, it's hers. So if you get a little extendo, then you get, a little couple inches. What's the big deal?
Okay. The only way this shit will work with what you're saying is if you get a portable pussy or something like that that is designed identically to the one that you fucking with, the girl that you fucking with. If you're doing something like that, then okay, I could go ahead and see that. But this extendo dick, whatever the fuck it's called, is fucking rubber, son. It is called. It is somebody else's shit, and you putting your shit in his shit to go ahead and fuck another one, to go ahead and fuck your girl. That is no way. There is no way the same as you throwing a pump on and inflating your shit to fuck for a good couple minutes. It is not the same, son. It is not the same.
I'm just saying.
Or your girl getting the dildo that is made from your shit. That's made from your shit.
Look,
then it's you. But
like saying,
all these other shits is another nigga's dick.
But that's like saying that, like, you were the same at the beginning of your relationship. You're definitely different. Everybody needs a change, even if it's your meat size, maybe. And she wanted that.
Then get the surgery. Then get the surgery, son. Then get the surgery.
So you're saying you're okay with it.
She wanted it. I'm just saying it's an option.
Yeah, he's okay with it.
You're okay with it.
He's okay with it.
You wanted the extendo.
Look. I'm saying
hey, I got no problems, okay? But I'm just saying, if somebody wanted to be with their woman, wanted to make it more exciting, they could use that as an option. Just like when women get their booty done, he's like, you want a bigger booty? Yup. You get a bigger booty. It's the same shit. Bigger
Yes, Lee.
titties?
Yes,
Yeah,
Lee.
go ahead.
Yes, Lee. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes. That's what I'm
Not-
saying, Lee. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. She said, "Oh, you mean getting like a mold of your own stuff or something?" Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's the only way it could be considered the same when it comes to fucking something rubber or anything like that. But then when it's somebody else's shit, somebody else's model, no, I'm not.
What about the studded joints? Ain't nobody built like that. If it is, that's
Hell yeah, that's crazy. That's weird shit. That's like splicing your tongue or something, and putting fucking horns in your head.
Hey. All right. So let's break the subject real quick.
No, we can't.
Eat your girl out? Do you eat your girl out for your own satisfaction?
yes.
Yes.
Because if you eat a girl out, right, you're not really doing it for yourself. You're doing it for her because you want her to feel better, right?
I take pleasure
It's mutual experience.
I take pleasure in making her feel good. That's my pleasure.
Exactly, making her feel good. If you could cut it out the situation, would you just?
But my
fuck
tongue does
instead?
not emasculate my dick.
But I'm just saying, if you could smash without the oral play, would you do it? Or do you want the oral play regardless if she likes it or not?
I will give out new Christmas gifts this year, ladies.
I want to try it.
Come on, you would smash and give no oral play, okay? Oral play is for her pleasure. If she asks, hey, we've been fucking for 6 years, try an extendo. It sounds nice. And you'd be like, okay, why not? It'll be exciting for her. And then you'd be like, I get my vagina, whatever. At the end of the day, it sounds great. And she liked the extendo. That's great too. Just like a toy. It's like an extended toy.
I mean, if she do that to me after 6 years, I'm getting a pamphlet the next day, man. Listen, you got to head down and get that thing sewed up tighter. You want to make me feel bad? I'm gonna make you feel bad too, motherfucker.
Sam, I don't know where you get molds made, man. You gonna have to Google. You got to go ahead, get on your jitterbug phone and Google that shit, alright? But in any case, fam, I'm not sticking my dick in another nigga's dick just to fuck my woman. You under dig?
Oh, why you make it sound like that?
Because that's what it is.
Of course I'm not gonna do that shit.
Because that's what it is. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. If she needs something bigger, I'll go ahead and get the surge. I'll go ahead and get the surgery, bruh.
I'm scared of that. I mean, nah, I'm good.
That's good. That's cool. That's cool. That's on you. That's on you. Me,
nah, I don't want to break it.
What he's trying to say, it should be okay. He's trying to say it should be okay if you want to pleasure your woman. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna go ahead and do that shit and fuck my woman. No, I'll go ahead and get the surgery, man. I'll wait however fucking long it is that she need to go ahead and wait for it. It's gonna happen. Like, that's the same thing with my woman, man. If she wants, like, if I want my woman to go ahead and have a fat ass or a bigger ass or bigger titties or anything like that, like, I'm not gonna sit there and wrap her chest with somebody else's fake titties, dog. That's stupid. Or
Liz.
or like
funny.
That'd be some stupid shit, wouldn't it? Or like yo, man, I want to try something different. I want to go ahead.
Y'all keep saying titties and ass, but it's not the same.
No. I'm about to say something different. I'm about to say something
The
different.
vagina bone.
I'm about to be like, yo, you know what? I wanna fuck Kim Kardashian, and there's a fucking mode that she can go ahead and put like over her pussy just so I can go ahead and fuck Kim Kardashian, but I'm fucking her. Like, that's stupid. I'm not about to do that.
That ain't the same either.
It's almost the same.
Look,
I mean,
y'all looking at it. Look, y'all looking at it in a sense where, like, let's say if you or whoever is well endowed. Let's say if they're not well endowed. What if you got them extra extendo points and then it made it better? You know what I'm saying? What about them?
No one's denying our desire to make them feel better, but at some point, some things are going to be emasculating or just plain insulting if you're a woman or if you're a man.
Yeah.
Like, at some point, what you
It could be
propose
insulting.
Yeah, at some point, like what you decide you want and you put it out there can make the whole experience in the bedroom weird or just
and damage
not
your
pleasurable.
relationship.
Yeah.
It could definitely
And I
damage your
think the
relationship.
extendo dick might be it.
Yeah. I'm not wearing extendo dick, bruh. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. That's another nigga dick, and I'm cool. Don't wrap another
So would
nigga
you
dick around mine.
So would you take a dildo and would you struggle with it?
What?
I mean, look. I feel
What?
Would
like
you struggle with a dildo?
Circle with a dildo?
if the woman really wanted it, right, and you really loved her, you might want to try something new. That's what I'm saying. You might want to try something.
And it requires
Then
surgery.
you go do that at a cemetery, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Then it will require surgery because it'll still be my fucking skin on that shit. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
It's gonna be my skin within them walls. It ain't gonna be another nigga rubber dick on like in her walls. I mean, minus the
never said
minus the
whether or not you
dildo.
would do it.
Minus the dildo. I think he would, man.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
Don't sit. Nah. Now he wanna act like he wouldn't do it. This nigga was okay with it. I shouldn't even be saying nigga, and he got me saying that shit, man. I try to be good.
Look. I'm just saying
I
for
tried
the,
to be good, yo.
less endowed people. Let's say if you were a less endowed person and you needed them extra inches and your woman asks for it because she loves your personality, you should probably get that. That's what I'm saying, okay? That's what I'm saying. I'm vouching for them.
You can
Here's a
get
quality-of-life question.
you can get your shit like extended. It ain't gonna be like 6 fucking inches, but you can go ahead and get your shit extended 2 or 3 inches. You can do that, and there ain't no problem with that if that's what you're missing. But if you baby if you baby dick status, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. But if you gotta resort to wrapping another nigga dick on your own shit, then I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Chill, J. Sam. I'm just defending them, okay?
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm just defending them, J. Sam. That's it.
Kids, get that surgery, son.
Exclamation.
Oh, man.
Yo, like, I
Like
don't
a
know.
baby's arm holding an apple.
Oh my god. Man.
I don't know what to tell you,
I'm fine,
man.
bro. I'm fine in these streets. I'm defending the people who are not fine in these streets, and they need some type of answer for the problem, and this is the solution. Okay? They might need that.
Bro, there's some people out here who can't wear an extender. That's how bad the situation is.
Yeah.
Oh.
I never forget that video, man. I'll never forget it, man. It's on Twitter.
I'm not doing that, yo. I'm sorry. There's a limit to what I'm doing, and that's like one of them. That's one of them, man. Nah,
Oh,
I'm
man.
good. I'm good.
I might cry while I'm doing it.
Well, make sure she don't see it. You better flip her ass over.
That's the only time you can do it.
Yeah, that's the only time you cry, man. You just she's yelling, you crying. She think she think it feels good for you. You just crying. What the fuck?
Think you moaning and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, J. Sam said the extender don't fit.
It's supposed to be one size fit all. Nah, man. You ain't get no damn extendo dick, bruh. Fuck out of here.
This one got diamonds on the side of it. This joint crazy.
Those are the dudes who don't buy magnums. Always wonder who they are. Yeah, man.
Shit, man.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
son. Like,
You gotta wear, bruh.
see, I didn't even expect Biz to even start looking shit up, man. He brought that extendo dick up, bro. I was like, all right, yo, I know exactly what the fuck you talking about. Cause I saw it, I was like, wait a minute, cause you know, me and my baby, we was looking, you know, we was feeling a little adventurous, and I was looking, I was like, what the fuck is that? I looked, I read the goddamn description. I'm like, wait, I gotta put my dick in somebody else's dick? Nah, I ain't fucking with that. I was like, hell no. Hell no, son. fuck out of here, yo. If I'm not enough, let me know. I'll go ahead. I'll go to the fucking doctor, plastic surgeon, whoever the fuck you need me to go to right the fuck now. We'll go ahead and get a fucking inquiry and see how much it costs, and I'm making sure there's fucking payments and everything, bruh. I'll go ahead and make sure the payments is on time because I want them to take that shit back. You know what I mean? So it'll be that.
I think I have a factoid, and the factoid is I try to look up extendo, whatever that is.
That's not the absolutely name. That's not the absolute name of it. I just gave it a name, and
that's hilarious, by the way. But I looked it up, and then what is it? Urban Dictionary. It says extendo is a N-word that always be posting clowns on his Instagram. So that's an extendo. I'm just
this ain't. Yeah, I'm about to say this ain't no Urban Dictionary shit. This is something I just made up, bruh. Whatever it's called,
okay.
I ain't. Nope.
That's hilarious.
Nope.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't. And I am like. I don't think my wife would be happy that I would get another pussy modeled after somebody else and fucking using it. That no.
Because I had to look it up because I'm like, yo.
Without her, yeah, no.
You talking about another dude's meat casting on your meat, which is the weirdest thing. Oh my god.
It's a dick cast, yo. It's a dick cast, yo. It's a dick cast.
That's so you don't break it.
So you don't break it. Fuck out of here, dude. Nah, I'm good.
Oh man.
Alright, I got one more.
Come on, son. Alright. One more hypothetical and then we gotta go.
Alright. What if, right, your girl, right, was like, I was on Pornhub the other day because you know how I like Pornhub.
Yo, time out, real quick. Yo, chat, tell us how you feel about. I know Jay Sam already said what the fuck he said. He wants a 12-foot dick. Chat, tell us how you feel about what we're talking about right now. Just let us know. We'll read it off after this question. Go ahead, Biz. Sorry.
All right, so she's like, how I like Pornhub, so I was there, and I went down to the self-pleasure section, and this. Babe, listen. This girl had a machine. It never stopped. It never stopped. Babe, can I get a machine?
It's damn near the
that
same.
Sounds insulting.
It's damn near the same thing as a vibrator. It's basically.
But it's a machine.
Yeah, it is a machine. The vibrator does what a man can't do. The vibrator does what a man can't do naturally, which is fucking vibrate. So a man is like naturally not going to be able to keep pumping at the rate that she fucking saw or anything like that for a whole fucking hour. So I don't know how I feel about it.
if anything, I feel like timing is key. Because let's say if you did buy her that thing that never ends or whatever, and you smashing, right? And then after that, she uses the thing that never ends. I'll feel insulted. But if she was to use it on some sense of, I just need some and my husband is tired because that dude was working all day, I'll use it. So I don't have no problem with that.
My baby said, fuck a machine, I have to work, fuck out of here. Okay, the only way. Okay, here it is again. This goes back to your own mold, right? So if my woman goes ahead and gets my mold on the machine, then I guess I'll be fine with it. If she can't get off in 15 minutes, fuck that. Word. Hey, we all don't have time, man. We gotta work.
Yeah. It's called a motor bunny. $950. All right.
Yeah.
And it's got different attachments on it. It's kind of like a water pick or a tool or like a
yeah. It has a shocker.
Drill set.
Yeah, it has a shocker or anything. It looks like something you're supposed to break fucking concrete with.
No, not that one. Not that one. That you talking about the jackhammer joint. This one is like I don't even know what this.
It's
one
like
is.
it's like where the chick is laying, her legs are spread, and then it's a machine that has a pole on it, and it just like
I've seen that one.
yeah.
This one's different.
Yeah.
This one's different.
All right, so now I got a question for women, right? Let's say if women do use a dildo when they're in a relationship, right? I guess that's fine for them. Maybe if you're a guy, you don't care if they use a dildo. But is that the same as getting a vagina, like an artificial vagina or whatever, and smashing it? Like, would the women feel comfortable about that?
It
You know what I'm saying?
it would be the same. It would be the same, but I don't think any woman would be okay with that. They weren't okay with the sex dolls, so.
Well, the sex
That's
doll is
what
a
I'm
complete
saying.
emulation of a woman. So I guess that's why they were upset. Like, yo, you trying to like
Not
replace
even
the
a
whole
doll.
deal?
Not even a
Well,
doll.
well, most women,
Come on, like a
not
pocket
most
pussy, is what
women.
you talking about?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Women, some women use dildos and like, yo, I don't need a man. I got this little shit right here, or this big shit right here, or this shit right here, whatever they feeling like. So for them to get mad, I don't know if it's the same people, but if they are the same people that say I don't need a man, I got this, I got that, and you mad at a man for getting a certain type
It's
of
a double
doll,
standard thing, man.
it's definitely a double standard, and you should shut the fuck up.
But you know, this is a real life thing. The double standards is just whatever. Man.
Yeah, but anybody who has a double standard should just go ahead and just shut the fuck up.
No, they shouldn't. But I'm just saying double
Yes,
standards is a
they
thing.
should. Yes, they should. It's a thing, and they should shut the
No,
fuck
they
up, which
shouldn't.
is
They
only which is
No,
another
they
thing.
shouldn't, because that
Yo,
means
you don't got. Hey,
somebody.
hold on.
Nah, fuck
Hold
that.
on.
They
You don't got no
sh-
double standards, cool.
Right, you don't got double standard club. You don't make all the. Well, I'm not gonna say you make all the money, but you don't make all the money, and then she cooks and does all that shit. Double standards.
What?
I'm just saying, women.
Just shrug shoulders, like, shrug shoulders emoji. Think about it. I don't know
I'm
what
gonna
the
stay
fuck.
behind because it's my man. Man. I'm on his side of the fence because I'm here.
I'm just saying, it's a double standard for it's the standard, quote unquote, for women to cook and clean, and it's standard for dude to work. So if the woman ain't cooking and cleaning, she ain't doing her thing.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
No. If the woman doesn't want to work and she wants to stay home and cook and clean and all that other stuff, fine. If a man doesn't want to work and the woman is able to go ahead and take care of that, and the man wants to go ahead and stay home and cook and clean, okay, fine. Anybody who's complaining about anything like that should just go ahead and shut the fuck up.
Okay.
I mean, women. This is a different topic, and it's not prevalent to anything that we're gonna say possibly down the road. But women could go ahead and go out and make as much money as they fucking want to, and the man can stay home and go ahead and do house duties or whatever that's called. He go ahead and take care of the home. Will he?
That's becoming real life. That's
Yeah.
normal.
Will he? I don't know, but it is possible, man. This is all. This goes into the equal opportunity thing. And I feel like that should not. It definitely shouldn't be frowned upon on men, because some women are more capable than men. So
I don't like double standards. That's why I said that.
But in regards to a woman being mad at a dude with a pocket pussy while she has a fucking 10-inch,
Arsenal.
a 10-inch fucking 18 inches thick fucking dildo, relax.
Dang, a rim?
relax. Just relax. This is crazy. This is crazy. Don't ask me how I know this, but there's a thing called the dragon dildo. Y'all tearing y'all shit up, bruh. Whoever's fucking using it, y'all tearing y'all shit up. Ain't nobody gonna be able to come in after that. Nobody.
Holy crap!
Nobody. Nobody. My baby says, "Yep, I will. It's the same. Dude is probably a pussy. Who cares? What? Dude, it's a portable pussy.
Oh,
okay,
my
it's a portable pussy.
Say that,
Here's the dildo. Hey, listen. Here's the dildo. When they use this kind of stuff, they swell up and be like, yo, like freaking tight as crap. All the blood vessels down there get swollen. Bruh, listen. it's an act you might want to try and follow. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, yo, if I think you're fucking yourself up. I'm just gonna say that. That shit got ridges, bruh.
I'm not even really sure, but like they say, like women who get fisted when they get done, it be like ridiculously tight. I've seen videos about dudes talking about that and women talking about how fisting makes you think that they're getting themselves messed up, but it actually just makes a lot of blood drop down there and it makes it like really swollen.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's pleasurable for her at that point.
I mean,
I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know.
At first,
I can't imagine
yeah.
a guy wanting to stick his fist in there.
Yeah, but I'm guessing maybe at first it feels good for them or whatever, but then once it gets swollen and everything like that, it's like having sex too much. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna fuck your whole shit up, regardless whether it's tight for. You know, I don't know, man.
Be too much the same day or like day after day.
I don't know. You talking about it being swole, so it's gonna have to be the next day where it's trying to recover.
No, it swells the same day.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you want to go back the next day and you trying to get it while it's tight,
she might not want to mess with you.
Yeah, exactly. She might not want to fuck with you until everything is back in its original place.
You might want get her some set and some perks, man. You know what I mean? A little bit of ecstasy. You might be in there. I don't know.
all the things work, man.
I'm just saying, bro.
But this dragon thing is ridiculous. It's like a baby.
Yeah, a baby. It's ridiculous.
That's what it reminds me of.
It's ridiculous, man. Even when people was throwing eggplants in this shit, like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? But it's whatever they used to, man.
Yo, this lady got it in her butt. This is crazy.
Hold up, what are you talking about, Lee? Wait, all this talking, you still pre-surgery?
I didn't even want to bring it up, man.
I don't even know what she's talking about. She talking to Sam?
Yeah, she's talking to Sam. I'm trying not to bring it up. That's just spooky right now.
I heard him. Yeah, he's like, "Yo, you talking to me, love?" I'm reading it. We're just caught up in what we're saying. I'm reading it as we're talking, but yeah, I see it, baby. Don't worry. I see Jay Sam, old man being funny.
Somebody do a recap.
All right, I'll do the recap. Going from PS. I'm never staying home. J Sam says, true story. I have noticed a standard among women as a newly single man. Lee said dragon in reference to the dragon dildo. J Sam says, you talking to me, Jolie? And my baby's laughing. Lee says, Lord. He's like, pre-surgery still. And then she's like, wait, all this talking, you still in pre-surgery? Shake my head. This nigga's stupid, yo. We gotta have him on one time. Man.
For sure, man.
We gotta, yo, Jason, we gotta set this up to where we could go ahead and have you on. That's funny. I hope you just as witty, talking as you are typing.
I've been in chat groups with him before, like voice chat groups. He's funny, bro.
I can imagine.
Lee shooting her shot. 20 to 30. No.
Hey, we go clubbing one day, Jason. What's up, bro?
Yo, Lee feeling frisky, dog. I never seen the antagonist like this, yo. Go ahead, Sam. Shoot your shot, bro.
Where the dragon at?
She's like, where the dragon at? Alright, that's a that's a different conversation. To have, man, as far as, some more toys and shit like that, bro. Yeah, man, one hell of a show, bro.
Right.
One hell of a show, man. Man, Kickz is willing to wrap another nigga dick around his shit, man. And me and Biz ain't for that shit.
Don't say it like that, bro.
Yo, they could play it back and you caping for all that shit. Nah. And then you
don't say it like that.
And then you want to wear the extendo dick.
Don't say it like that. It's not like that at all.
Hey yo, hit that like button, share it, man.
Oh,
This nigga and yo, again, good show. Man, what y'all about to do?
Shit.
No.
I'm about to record some songs, man. That's what I'm about to do right now.
Oh no, man. I probably stream about a half an hour. I don't know. I think about doing some
Final Fantasy. Yeah, do some Final Fantasy.
Man.
Baby, I am paying yours. You know what I mean? I'll go ahead and do that there. Don't even worry about it. This nigga saying I'm still on the what's your major? Did you at least finish? I mean, student loans with no degree. It's like a repo with leftover loan amount.
Oh, leftover loan amount, jeez.
Word.
Facepalm. Deferment.
Word. Anyway, man. What do you say? $7.95 a month. Stick can get some. I don't want none of you. What the fuck? Pause.
Whoa!
Alright.
You say you were intrigued by the dragon. I was sick, so you know.
I never said I was intrigued by the fucking dragon.
He said he looked up pictures. He's like, oh.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is she sitting on?
Can I get of you?
Oh man.
Alright, but alright, man. Shit, man. Well, we about to go ahead and get the F out of here, man. Biz?
Nah.
Alright, Kickz.
Nah,
I'm not gonna say shit until you do your shit. I'm not gonna say shit. Go ahead, Biz.
Nope. Y'all was talking trash about me earlier. This probably what it's about.
Nope. Nigga.
It's only right.
It's gonna be another 30-minute pot. It's gonna be another 30 minutes on this shit.
No,
you
it ain't,
go
nigga.
First.
No, it ain't.
You better go first. Nope.
Yo, how y'all feel about
Yo, it's Kickz 218, man. Great podcast. This guy, we talking mad shit about him. Go in the beginning of the podcast. Hey, Biz, you need the playback, fam. You need that playback. Hey, sick. I would never wear another nigga's dick on my dick so I can fuck a chick. I'm just
lying,
saying,
nigga.
bro.
You lying.
For the dudes who want to do it, they could do it. I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out.
You got me saying nigga because you was caping for that shit. I wasn't even supposed to say that fucking word. I wasn't even supposed to say that word.
Podcast, bro. You be caping for everybody and shit.
I ain't caping for no nigga wearing another nigga dick.
Be neutral guy all the time. You want to talk about me being devil's advocate? Fuck out of here, son.
I give both sides. You wasn't giving both sides, son. You put on the whole extendo dick cape. You put that shit.
Devil's advocate, right?
Nigga had to.
You did put on the campaign.
Yo, you.
2020.
Just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Extendo 2020.
Yeah,
saying, right?
Extendo D 2020. You got the hat
just
on.
Saying, I'm fine. I'm fine in these streets, right?
Nigga got the EX on his chest. Go ahead, Biz.
Oh, that was gonna sound really weird. I'm glad I didn't say it. Anyway, it is Biz, the business part of Kickin' BizZness, and episode whatever this is, the me go up, 22 down. We almost at 30. That dirty 30. So stick around until we get there, and afterwards, and furthermore, I'm out.
All right.
Oh yeah, links in the description. Go check that out. Follow me, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, since we're doing this on the PlayStation, I gotta go ahead and fix the entire fucking description thing, but I'll go ahead and handle it. This your boy Just Sick, man. I will come up with a slogan, but I don't give a fuck, man. And I wanted to give out a special shout out, man, to Rich Boy. You know what I mean?
Is that D's on it?
Throw some D's on that bit. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Shouts out to that man, man. I don't know where the fuck he is now. That was a goofy ass looking nigga. But he made y'all throw some D's on that shit, man. So
Right, true.
and I think that was the last song he ever did that was popping. So hey man, shouts out to him. Shouts out to him, man. Again, man, thanks to everybody that showed up. Biz came through a third of the way. Appreciate him for being, dedicated to us, man. This our man's, man. Shouts out to the people that commented, to the people that didn't. Shouts out to my baby. And Kickz, you want to shout out anybody that wasn't here that you probably invited but didn't show up?
I want to shout out all the people that I sent the link to, which was about 3, and they didn't pull up for, or they probably pulled up for like 3 seconds, but I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Biz, anybody you want to shout out?
I don't even like people like that, man.
Word. Hey, if you like art or anything like that, man, go ahead and check out Biz's daughter's YouTube channel. It's I'm Kickin with ya. It's all with underscores, and ya is spelled capital YAH. Go ahead and look that up, man. She's really good for her age. She's very talented, man. So go ahead and check that out. UH?
Yes.
Is UH or YA? Hold on, man. Let me go ahead.
Put it in the description next time, man.
I might.
I think it's UH.
I might.
Came with ya.
You can't say yeah without a U.
Yeah. YUH.
Oh, YUH.
Look, man, I ain't design it.
Alright.
It works.
Alright. So yeah, man, check her out, and just check y'all next week, man. We out of here. Squad on deck. What the fuck? Hold on. Hit the wrong button. Alright.